Are we live?
We did it.
Did we go live?
We did it.
Okay, sorry.
We did it until we were all like, is it a thing? Did it happen?
It's a thing. So hey everybody, welcome to High Shelf Gaming. I'm David. This is all of us playing some Shadowrun tonight on Monday. Yes. We in our classic fashion, put all this together, really focused on putting the game together, and didn't tell anybody until like 30 minutes ago that we're gonna do this. Because
we've known for a couple of weeks I was gonna do this.
Yep. That's me. So hey, welcome to Shadowrun on Monday nights. This is going to be an every other week game, I believe. And oh hey, T-Cal's here. John's here, or John BPR John is here. Welcome, guys. So yeah, we are Shadowrun tonight. High Shelf Gaming, and it's the usual suspects, right? We got Katrina. She is running the game for us. Thank you so much for running this, putting this together. And then Ethan is actually running the tech for us tonight. So Ethan, thanks a lot for hitting the buttons.
That's why it sucks.
This is solid, dude. What are you talking about, man? And then of course we've got myself, Mike playing. We've got Casey playing. We've got other Mike playing. We got all the Mikes playing. And by popular demand, we have Rich playing as well. So this is sure to go smooth. Our first
smooth
run
as
together.
silk.
Our first run together.
Oh yeah, I forgot to unmute. I went woohoo, and I was just sitting here in mute land. This is gonna go great.
This is gonna be super.
Because when you absolutely positively need your run to go badly, you bring Rich.
Bring 6 players and Rich.
Yes.
Yep.
And make one of them Rich.
Yep. This is gonna be solid. This is gonna be so solid. Y'all didn't even know. Yeah. So we're gonna do a Shadowrun tonight. This is kind of a one shot, I think, to get us used to 4th edition, because we're playing 4th edition tonight. They have come out with 6th edition, and that has mixed reviews. So we have elected to go with the edition that Katrina is most familiar with and comfortable with.
Yeah. It allows us to play in the year 2050 when we do our normal campaign, which is the start of like all of the Shadowrun stories and missions from 1st edition. So that's why I chose to go with 4th.
Yeah.
Whoa. This isn't Dungeons and Dragons?
No, this is Shadowrun. This is Cyborg Elves. We talked about this in a podcast episode.
Uh-oh.
You can still say versus death though, Rich.
I better go fix my Phobabet character. I wanted that to be my forever character.
This is gonna be so perfect. So yeah, tonight's gonna be hilarity and chaos. I'm certain we're just gonna watch Katrina manage all these kittens.
Freak out a lot. It's gonna be great.
What's our over under on my character dying in the first 15 minutes?
Oh no. We'll keep you till it's convenient for you to die.
Convenient for me to die. Okay.
That's how Shadowrunning works in general.
That's right.
And let's be realistic.
We've got a little GME thing running, so the minute it drops down to 150, you're dead.
Okay. I believe it.
Woo!
It's no fun if we just kill you off right off the bat.
That's right.
We're gonna let you out, and then it's gonna just,
So yeah, folks, we are going to be doing this tonight and every other Monday. Other announcements: this following Wednesday, we're playing Blades in the Dark.
Blades, guys.
Yes, and
it's
then
the last mission.
So far.
We have been kind of stringing it out for about a month and a half now.
We have been. And then Saturday, what are we doing on Saturday?
Aegon?
Are we doing Aegon?
Aegon? Do I hear the Greek gods calling?
Who's running that?
The guy that's been talking about it for 3 months.
Oh yeah, I guess so. Yeah,
that makes sense. Another week?
No.
Okay. He's been ready for
I'm good. It's all in the Legend Keeper, so I just got to read it now.
All right.
What's Legend Keeper?
Bad ace. All right, cool, folks. Katrina, I'm gonna hand it over to you. Take us into Seattle, the land of shadows and rain.
Boy drummers, welcome to the Seattle Metroplex. Seattle is the one city controlled by the United Canadian and American States on the West Coast. It is surrounded on 3 sides by lands belonging to the Salish Seed Council, more commonly referred to as the Native American nations. Seattle is run more by mega corporations than anyone in the UCAS, which is why shadowrunning thrives the way it does in Seattle. Mega corporations make the world go round, chummer, and you would be hard-pressed to live a life that didn't contain something created or owned by a megacorp. From your guns to your clothes to your food, a megacorp is involved in some way, even if it's just backroom politics. The best-known megacorp in Seattle is As Technology. Part of that being that they built a goddamn pyramid in the middle of downtown. But all the other mega corporations have a foothold in the city as well. They control the day-to-day lives of many people in the Metroplex. There's a huge disparity of wealth in Seattle. Shit rolls downhill, and in Seattle, that means the Barrens. These are the ghettos of Seattle, run by street gangs and rarely safe. But the rent is cheap if you don't mind the bullet holes and toxic rain. This is where the sinners, those unable to get or don't want to use their social identification number, live. Being without a sin can be just about as good as being dead in most parts of society, which is why the Barrens are overpopulated with the poor and races of all types. Hope you have some protection money ready. And now it's 2075, another day in the sprawl. A fog has moved into the city off the sound, and it has a sickly green look to it. The cloud and the stink have been almost suffocating the last few days. People say they're getting used to it, but you know no one really is. You received a call earlier today from a woman you know as Ashley, a fixer. She has been quite helpful in hooking you up with a few runs that have paid generally well. And this time it's no different. She tells you to meet a McAllister at Underworld 93 around 7, where a small concert is going on this evening. She informed you of the other runners on the job, and you're relieved to find it's a crew you've worked with before. So now, with that being said, let's meet everybody's characters. We're going to start with Rich.
I know. I'm not too happy there's a human here in the group. But Phobabet, I pledge to this team. If we need to find someone, if we need to do something, I'm your bounty hunter. I will bring them back to us. Look, I got my plastic cuffs. I got my gauntlets. I got all sorts of ways to tie them up. And I know technology very, very well. Even though the human thinks he knows more than me. That's not true. I am big. You can all see. I'm big orc.
Troll.
Big orc, big strong.
Troll.
Big troll. Big strong. Thought it was Dungeons and Dragons. Oh.
And
So-
he's slightly French.
I slapped down my flagon of beer and said, let's do this.
With that lead in, let's meet the human, Ethan.
Is that me? Am I the only one?
You were the only
Human got
human.
little baby voice.
Oh man. Okay. My character's Hound, the occult investigator. Just a real if you need to find it, and if it's a little spooky, got you a spooky mystery, don't call Scooby-Doo. Fuck that guy. Call me. And I'll find it with magic. And that's all I know about this
I
character.
did not know we can cuss. Can I redo my introduction?
No, you cannot.
I'm running a stream. I can say what I want.
That's true.
I have a separate audio input in this Streamlabs.
Okay, so let's meet your troll.
Don't know how to even come up with Rich. Like, y'all need some knees busted, skulls cracked. You need a body to disappear. I know a guy. You know, a couple Irishmen. You know, my troll name is Zenjo, and he specializes on making people disappear. That's what he does. He knows a guy who knows a guy.
We're gonna go with Nighthawk next.
My guy is a dwarven rigger. His name is Contorora. but he generally goes by Kanto. He is not from Seattle. He is originally from Japan, and he's traveled around a little bit. He's recently come here. He's an older gentleman who is obviously fighting that. His hair has been dyed. He has a very pirate-like Van Dyke going. He considers himself much the ladies' man. He had to leave his last place due to a minor issue with a side gig that a little bit of a side hustle cost him something. He had to get out of town a little bit quick. But he's here. He's here to make money. No one touches stuff. His English, not his first language. Occasional mistakes there. But for the most part, he's okay. It's going to be fine. We've got this.
Antura, I'm good with technology.
Don't touch my stuff.
Mike. And there, Mike.
There, Mike. Yes, I am Ramiel. He is an elf. He probably gets like that little intro scene where he's like out there and it's like the sun hasn't quite gone down yet and he's wearing like a long black trench coat and like a hoodie that's like pulled way up over his face, kind of like He's like going back into an alley and then like having an argument with some dude about like, if you can't get me more stimulant patches, then what the hell good are you? And then he's like, fine, I don't have time to get any more and I have to go meet people. I'm gonna go. Like,
Got a meth addict?
He's allergic to sun.
Oh.
and he's addicted to stim patches.
And so is Dexy, so it's okay.
I got 4. I can make it through one run with 4. That's plenty.
One smooth run with 4.
Yes.
Smooth. It's gonna be so smooth. David, you're up.
Yeah, so Gregor is like this he's this real smooth talking dwarven fella. And he's been around. A lot of people know Gregor. Gregor's a guy you can trust, and he can get into almost any place with a smile and a clipboard and grease some palms, make some stuff happen for the crew. So I'm just here to make sure that if a door can be open smooth, that's me. Talk my way through some situations for the group, and make sure nobody roughs up my human friend too much. Looking over at you,
Like
troll face.
Oh.
Juman, you walk in front of me, and you take that little Gregor with you.
So
I see we're off to a good start then.
you guys have worked together before, so you know kind of what to expect. So you were tasked with meeting up with your Mark McAllister at Underworld 93 at 7. And you guys can meet up beforehand at like a restaurant not too far. It's you do know that Underworld is in Puyup, the Puyup Barrens. And yeah, we can start if you guys like meeting up at a restaurant like around it or wherever, like at 6.
Yeah.
Do you want to talk about anything?
Gregor has made sure that we get a big table, right? So he probably showed up 30 minutes earlier. If it's one of the like diner type places, he paid a table to go ahead and get out of there so he can push 2 of them together to fit this giant crew.
So
that we have.
I would say I would be the first to show up in a big old black Cadillac, like an old school caddy, in a full-on business suit. Come walking out with my hair all slicked back between my horns.
Good stuff. Yeah, Gregor's in like a little tweed jacket with leather patches,
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And then like just a t-shirt underneath.
Gregor, what's this all about?
I don't know, man. Let's get the crew together, but you help me move these tables?
Yeah.
We got to get the tall seats for a couple of us, the short seats for a couple of you, the medium seats. It's a whole mess when it's
Can you make sure I have one against the wall? So I appreciate it.
Yeah, I figure you there, We'll put the human over here, and we'll put the troll on the far end.
Yeah.
Gregor goes about assigning seats and subtly suggesting where everybody should be when they arrive.
Trolls have to stand in the back of the photo.
Yeah,
and
that's
everybody
right.
else in front of them.
That's right. That's right. Yeah,
the waitress,
dwarves hate that they're always in the front of every photo. They're
Yeah.
like, no, I'm going to climb on this chair and I'm going to be in the back of this photo.
A waitress comes around and pours some. Doesn't even ask, just pours some soy coffee for all of you. How many chairs you have around the tables? How many cups she will pour of it? And this is a good time to say, like, if you want to get information about what Underworld 93 is, or like what's going down tonight, this is that is Shadowrun is run by Shadowrun has a lot of talking to your contacts and using your skills to find out information and things like that is a big way that the whole game works. So
Forward bet he take public transport. On my way
It's like
there,
30 minutes late.
I stop by. I have a friend, Igor. He's a beat cop. I stop by and I say, Igor, what's up with this under 95?
It's not a discount store under 95.
What's it called? Shadow 93.
Underworld 93.
Underworld 93.
But you were kind of close at one point.
It's like, oh man, under $1 is the best place. 95 cents or less. Yeah, man, this is where you gotta go. It's where I get all my shirts. You can tell they're the best.
Oh my god.
Oh my
Use
lord.
my Erica Elite Comlink to double check name. And then I ask Beat Cop, what do you know?
We're not gonna make it to the actual run. You know
No,
that, right?
no. The entire game is just the diner and us talking to all of our
Yep,
contacts.
I lost it early on, which is earlier than I thought I would. So loyalty and connection. So that is how loyal they are to you. And when you give and get information, and then how the connection is how well they are connected to get you that info. So he's like working like a block, like not in the greatest place. It's in the Barrens, since you're taking public transit to get there. That only goes so far, and then you're gonna have to kind of hoof it the rest of the way, because no one runs public transit into the Barrens. So, but since you have to do all this walking, you do happen upon your beat cop, your Igor, your friend Igor.
Yes.
And you ask him about what's going on at Underworld 93. And he rolls some dice.
Good to see you have dice.
Yes, yeah, he's actually playing a dice game.
You just start playing craps with this cop.
Yes. He says, that's a club down by Elm and 7th. Like, it's like this place that used to have, like, all the stars would come out through it. Like, you'd get your Johnny Jack, you'd get the crewers, all of them, they used to go there. But
Fancy people, fancy pants.
they're your big your big rock stars. That's where they were found at.
Right. Sounds
But
boring.
it's a happening place if you can get in.
Oh,
So
I
I
get
hear.
in. I got little goth-looking Robert Smith Cure guy. He takes care of things. He'll get us in.
Well, have a good time there, chummer.
All right, I give him high five.
Okay.
And we've lost David.
Just
David, you're not supposed to laugh.
watching us air.
All right,
on
can I
stream.
grab a taxi on the way to this place? Can I jump in a taxi after I get off the public transport?
You can get
Hmm.
this century's Uber.
All right,
this
I
dimensions or
I
Uber.
jump in Uber. Uber driver, Underworld 93.
Well, this restaurant first.
Do you
Rich.
have to
Yeah, we
like?
gotta
Do
go
you
to
have
the
to
restaurant first,
like?
Rich.
To like select the troll.
Okay, my
Yes,
comm
it's
link,
an
my comm link
upcharge.
lights up. Where am I supposed to go?
Just a diner. There's just a diner nearby. Underworld.
Okay,
Diner.
I go
Lucy's
to
Diner.
So Kanto would show up at the diner. He is dwarf. His hair's slicked back. He's wearing not a flamboyant 70s suit, but it's it's nice.
1970s.
Yeah,
Got the big.
it's nice.
Big
It's
lapel.
it's got the V going on because that matches his beard. This
It's
town.
like,
What do we do?
it's like beard and then like the V.
Yep. And
Gold
he
chain
walks in
too?
and he's doing the finger guns to the waitress. Like,
She just rolls her eyes and
and it does that thing where he walks by and then kind of turns and watches her go. And then heads the rest of the way over. Climbs up into a seat, pulls out his comm unit.
Gregor is gonna like pass over a cup of coffee to you, and do you have how do you have everybody address you? Is it Cantor?
Kanto is fine. He
Kanto.
he probably expects everybody to call him Kanto.
Okay, cool. It's like Kanto, man, welcome.
Yeah.
We don't know everybody
Why?
else.
And as everyone starts to kind of gather at the diner and prep for going to Underworld 93, you can see that there's like a line forming down the block of people of all different ages, of all different races, just queuing to supposedly for someplace down the street.
Can I call my BTL dealer and see what they might have any more information, like what might be playing, like who's playing at the concert?
Yeah, you can call them up.
All right, so
Something about the sheet that I notice is not working is the contacts. So you want to roll you'll want to roll D6 equal to the connection and loyalty of that person.
loyalty 1, connection 8, so 9 d6s. Is that what I'm being?
That would be the normal math, but that number is not correct, which means I put it in wrong. 1 second. That 9 is not possible.
That'd be too much.
It's way too much.
Too much chutzpah.
Extremely well connected. Maybe.
That would be
Yeah,
That would be,
like-
you
that's like-
the.
That's Fergie's BTL dealer.
That's the CEO of like a megacorp level.
Oh.
Is what that is. So
You know a dragon. You got him up on he's in your fave 5, right?
Right.
yeah, that's a 1/1. It's not. a
Okay,
nice-
so 2d6.
Yeah.
Okay.
So 1. Oh no.
9.
So you got 1 hit. So this chick is kind of spacey, but like Zinjo, you need another hit.
Not tonight, God.
I got some good chips in.
You see him lean back while he's on the phone. He's like, "Send me a text. I'll look through it later, but I need some info.
All right, what you got?
Need to know what's going on tonight at this club. 94, right?
Underworld
95.
93?
95.
Yep, you guys are all right around it. It's good. It's weird when your note taker is the one running the session, isn't it?
Me.
It's super fucking weird, huh?
I think Katrina, you need to hit us with that because there's totally a Club 94 and a Club 95 and a Club 96 and a 92, and we'll get information on all those clubs.
When
Gregor,
someone
quit
fails,
helping
yes. When someone fails, yes, that will happen.
Sweet.
Underworld 93, there's a concert going on tonight there.
Who's playing?
I don't know. Probably some old washed up
If that was
rock
true,
band or some shit.
you sure about that? Saying the lime.
I mean, that's out in Pulley Up, man. I don't take care of that shit.
All right then, but yeah,
I'll send you a text though.
yeah. Send me the stuff. You know I pay.
Yes, you do.
And he hangs up the phone. He's like, rock band, not my scene. I like classical stuff.
I think I'm gonna reach out to my fixer pal that I have really good stats with.
Okay.
I think this. Nope. I think this. So I have favor as one of my chutzpahs. So that gives me a +2.
Yes, it would give you a +2 to the roll.
Okay, so that's 2 extra dice.
Yes, but I don't think you. I think favor is just something that comes up when you hit that button.
Okay.
Right,
so I'm gonna roll 6 dice then, yeah, because I've got
Yes,
they're very loyal
yes.
to me and they're kind of well connected.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Boom. 6 dice. Give it to me. Submit. That was a D6, not what I wanted to do.
It rolled 66.
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. It gave me 2. Oh, 2 hits. 2 hits. Okay,
Yep.
awesome. Now I'm seeing how the sheet does its thing. This is gonna be great.
We're
They know
learning.
everything.
We're all learning.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
Fixer's name is Fixie Rider. Fixie Rider.
Pixie Rider.
Yep.
Yeah.
So Fixie Rider is he is like a used to be competition cyclist. Really knew his stuff, and got into the doping scene, and just knows everybody. I mean, he's a 7-time world champion. Never did drugs in a day in his life until it all came out that he was a
That he
doper
did.
from the beginning, and now he's a super well connected fixer.
Yeah. So he talks fast. What you got? What hit? What? Yep. What you got? What you looking for?
Hey, so I'm going to the Underworld 93.
Oh yeah.
And
Yeah.
I just need to know kind of what's the situation's going on over there. What's the buzz?
Mercurial's playing tonight.
Oh, Curiel. Okay, cool. Yeah.
Mercurial, she's she's the biggest Nova star of last like 30 years, man. She's played everywhere. She got the chromed out legs and arms. She's top notch, man. If you can get tickets, man, those are skyrocketing tonight, I hear.
Awesome. Well, that's good. I think I might pay that place a little visit tonight. Just to
Good luck getting in.
Yeah, right. Just see what the sitch is.
Mm-hmm.
Any other buzz? Any other things kind of going on that you know about?
No, I haven't heard anything from here. But if you hear anything, you know where to send that info.
You'll be the first to know. Yeah, don't worry about that. All right, I hang up. So I'm gonna let the crew know the Curiel is playing. This line is probably for that because big deal. Surprised my own. Actually, I don't know anything about music, so I'm not surprised at all that I don't know about what's going on.
Does anyone have any like Seattle culture or music scene?
Gregor is a foodie. Gregor knows all the best places to get street tacos, but in a fine restaurant, right? Like
Underworld 93 does not come up in that list.
Not in my circles.
I've got local area knowledge.
She did all of the soundtrack for Star Wars 27. She did several of the songs for that. It was great.
That's
I
awesome.
know my sci-fi movies. Kanto knows those, so he knows.
So through Sci-Fi, this very specific fact about her.
What were you saying, Ethan?
I've got local area knowledge.
So then
also, Hound has been there the entire time at the bar.
I just now noticed you was like, Hound, what did you get over here?
Do they serve alcohol at a diner?
No, but there is the old school like counter.
Yeah, he's been over there bemoaning the fact that his water is not beer.
If Gregor knows that you like to stay at a pretty good buzz, then I'll flask you.
Oh, sweet. Yeah.
I'll take care of
That's
that.
over the table immediately.
Yeah, when you come over and you sit down in front of your coffee and just got the flask out, just there you go, buddy.
Doesn't matter if it goes with the coffee, it goes in the coffee.
With your local area knowledge, can you roll that for me, please?
I'll click it. I don't know if that'll roll it.
Yep, you got 3 hits.
Oh, sick. I know so much stuff.
You throw so many dice for that shit.
It's supposed to be 4. My skill is 4.
But then
Your
also
skill
the
is
stat.
4. Yeah.
Oh, but then my intuition is 4.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
8 dice, you got 3
Cool.
hits.
Well, I mean, I'm a private eye. You know, I got to know the neighborhood.
Yeah. So Maria Curiel has been big in Seattle for a long, long time. She is the first, like I said earlier, Nova star. Like she was one of the biggest pop stars when she debuted back in 2045. She doesn't play as many shows now, and this concert was not like listed anywhere. So this is a kind of on the DL, like word passed around to get and it went around quickly, apparently, with how busy the line is getting.
Yeah. I'm gonna be like, yeah, roll underground show. Kinda, yeah, one of those.
Looks like it failed on that.
No, that's how you get a big crowd fast. You don't tell anybody about it.
Does anybody know why a fixer wants us to go to some washed up pop star concert?
Or how are we even supposed to get in?
We can get in.
I wanted to stop and talk to somebody on the way.
Yep.
So I haven't figured that one out yet. Yeah, I think along the way I have a fixer contact too. So of course, let's go stop by the back of like this dingy little restaurant and visit my fixer friend Dexy.
Does Dexy cook for them? Is that what is
yeah.
Dexy?
Does he have a
cook
goat
here?
tattoo? Is he half goat man? Is he a satyr?
Did he get hit by a grenade at some point in his life?
He walks with a limp. We don't talk about it.
So yeah, Dexy's this.
I get to go and ask him for information, and then
Owen's
ask him
always
if he's
getting blown
holding,
up.
and like
Somebody about
got
named
any extra
Eve.
patches lying around. Like,
Which connection are you rolling, or which contact?
He is my fixer. He's loyalty 2,
Okay.
connection 2.
Yep, so 40. And there is a D6 like on the front page of it, or on the character sheet.
Ink like that, yes.
Bam. And you are at what were you trying to gather?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I want to find out if he knows who Mark McAllister is.
Yeah, he does know who McAllister is. He tells you McAllister is an old runner that has been maybe out of the game, maybe they don't know for sure. But he was a decker back in the day, before the second crash of the Matrix. Maybe he wasn't big time necessarily, but he made a name for himself and got out, which is always a big thing. Like, so the fact that his name's attached to like being a fixer or being on a run is different, but not totally uncommon for an old runner to have contacts and shit so they can come out of the dark to fix again. No patches though. Man, I told you to stop that. I told you to stop.
You told me to stop. Look how many you got. You got derm stains on your wrist right now.
Don't know what you're talking
Talk to
about.
you about-
Hash browns.
it's like-
Hash brown burns. Hash brown burns.
Man, hash browns make those nice circular spots in a row. Right, sure, okay.
You,
I'll
you
talk to you
guys,
later.
you guys met at an NA meeting.
My Uber dropped me off right in the back, and I come
Yeah.
up, Gothy boy, you know, this your brain on drugs. And I give him a big bear hug, and I said, let's go inside.
Rich,
You are
your
accosted
character,
by a troll.
your character keeps bouncing back from like orcish to Arnold Schwarzenegger for some reason. Like Arnold Schwarzenegger comes out every once in a while, and I'm waiting for Chopper to come out. Like, go get to the Chopper now.
I'm just
Right.
curious
Go
as
to
to
the
what.
diner now.
I didn't realize Photobet was like a registered dare officer as well. I'm getting some real after school special vibes there for a sec.
So you guys all gather up here at the diner. It's about 6:30ish, and the the Underworld 93 is probably like a 2 or 3 blocks. So,
There's still coffee on the table.
yep, there is.
Okay.
And I will restate it because it probably got lost in the beginning of the game. They said you could ask for McAllister at the door. So, but yeah, you're all together with your 2 goth friends, the elf and the human. From
An
what
occult
sounds like.
investigator.
I'm taking one of the as big of a cup of coffee as I can find, and he just upends like the sugar over the top of it.
That's how I drink coffee.
Gotta keep going.
How,
I need to keep
how-
going.
How odd would it be for my character to have an extra stim pack or 2, being that I am a mafia type kind of guy?
What's your edge? So in your character sheet,
2.
What's on your gear list, buddy?
Yeah, this isn't Blades. You can't
This
just
isn't
roll
some-
fortune.
Yeah.
Goofy
Some-
little like I just tick boxes and
got
have whatever gear I,
I got AR gloves and AR glasses. That's
There
all
it
I
is.
got.
Yeah, you got you
That's
can
not-
you can go join the virtual chat rooms.
I'm gonna
This is one of
put
those
your goggles on,
newfangled-
I'll hand you an imaginary thing.
I'm supposed to be a gangster. Y'all let me be a gangster now.
This isn't one of those newfangled loosey-goosey games. This is simulationism, sir.
You
If it's
can
not on the
go
sheet, it doesn't exist.
roll your
Alright.
streetwise to score some.
Oh, Lord.
Better make sure you have travel rations if you think you're gonna make it next town.
You think you're gonna move a hex without rations?
And you better account for how much your gold weighs, buddy.
So, GM, what do I need to roll to get these stim packs?
Roll 2d6. We'll treat your edge as luck because I don't know that edge rolls right off the top of my head. So
Bless this crew.
yeah, already, man.
Got
Already.
got 1 success.
You have 1 stim patch. But stim patches are not just drugs. The stim patches help you stay alive at times. So
Yeah. Like that's
have
it's legit
1.
gear.
yeah, it is a legit thing. So it might save your ass later, or you can give it to the druggie. I mean, those are your choices. Or you could just do it now and then you're gonna forget later that you have it.
You know, he's gonna get him somewhere, and I just feel a lot better if he was getting his stim packs, in the home, in the crew.
I've already got 4. I just like, what if I need more for the night?
I would just feel better if he's doing it here.
Oh my god.
I mean, I've only got 2 gallons of Red Bull. I don't know if that's enough for this movie. Like, it's gonna be 2 hours. That might not be enough.
So you giving it? You
I got it. I'm just trying. You know what? I'm gonna hold on to it for now.
you see him almost pull it out, but he's
Mhm.
pulling something and then no. Or the injury. Yeah, see, there is an actual usage for those.
Well,
things.
it's more of does he have the coin? Does he have the creds to buy it off of him? It's
Oh,
more-
I recognize the sound of like that package crinkling plastic. Like there's definitely prairie dog moment.
Like- It's like a dog with a bacon snacks.
What
You've got
What
you got
level
stim
of-
sense. You can just know.
what level of addiction does your character have?
I put my hand on his. No, little man. No, calm, little man.
So
6. Like,
y'all are together, one big crew. You got your coffee, you got your drugs, you got your moody looks, and are ready to go to the bar.
Anto hops up in his seat and says, "To the club!" and starts for the door.
I shake my head. He always dressed so pretty.
He dresses away.
I
What
kind
are
of
you
prefer
doing?
more neutral colors, like black.
Black is a tint, not a color. That's just me being so very rude. So very rude.
That's like, I'm just, for that, I get to save one usage of calling anything from remotely the 19th century Victorian.
Fine, one.
I get
Just
one of
though.
those.
Just
I'm
one.
gonna bank those.
So does that mean I can't roll my eyes like I normally do, or I just can't call you on it? What is the trade?
Oh no,
here?
you could
You have to
just
agree completely that it is Victorian.
you can roll your eyes. You can, if you got to puke a little bit, that's fine. You just can't contradict me.
Correct them.
So you have to buy into that masterful illusion.
But then you can correct me later with some extra information because I'd like to know.
Because there's an information trade afterwards.
Right?
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So
I would like to know if it's Regency, Edwardian.
So leaving the diner, this is kind of a warehouse-ish area. It's all run down. Like the diner is probably only standing because it's neutral territory for the gangers here. So the crowd has their queue line is actually quite well put together. Like people are actually queuing, not trying to jump in front of each other.
You'd think we were in England.
So weird.
Isn't that right, Gregor?
Well, the thing about the Seattle these days is that everybody's strapped, right? So you can't cut the line because then it's a big fight, and then like you show up and you got blood splatter on you. The doorman says no, right? Everybody has to be on nice on the way in.
That's fair enough.
So the only distinguishing features of the club are its simple steel sign outside with an AR display that is blazing the name of the club in bright neon lettering. Its logo is Charon steering a speedboat across the river Styx. There's a sizable crowd with the long line, as I have now mentioned too many times. At the door, there's a pair of two intimidating trolls wearing very expensive and well-tailored suits. One is holding a clipboard and keeping most of the crowd at bay, kind of ignoring most of them and letting a few people trickle up.
And
Come, Zingo, let us make path.
Is this the sort of club that like what is the style of this club? Is it like glow sticks, or is it like goth, or is it country western? What's the
Rock all the way.
well? But even within rock, like where does it navigate that stuff? Because I think that Gregor is going to have some of that on him.
It's probably best described as a EDM dance club sort of place nowadays. It has kind of gone through. It follows the ebbs and flows of different things. But right now, it's probably best known for that. But that is also not totally the clientele you see like in line either.
Okay.
This is more poppy, like like even like older men and women that are doing their best to like look younger and fit in with the crowd, like from the days like when they used to go clubbing.
One of them has like an S&M suit, and they're like, "Oh shit! Well, I mean, it's the clubbing gear I got, so,
Yeah.
so I'm going in." And then it's like somebody in a Stetson hat.
Yeah.
The mesh bodysuits.
Yeah, mesh body,
Yes.
exactly. The fishnet, yeah, exactly.
Man, it's an
okay,
EDM
good. Then I'm
club.
not going to worry about it so much.
Mhm.
So yeah, Gregor's gonna take the role as the face and try and get in front of the crew here and
Mhm.
try and make contact with the bouncers and you know, talk them up a little bit. And when I feel like it's right, mention, hey, I think we're on a list. You know,
Mhm. They kind of take a look at you. They're like, one takes a look at you, one is noticed you, but is kind of watching the crowd more so. A couple other people are let past, and the one with the clipboard looks down at you and doesn't say anything, expects you to speak to him.
okay.
You
Yeah,
can tell that he has an earpiece in his ear.
Yeah, clipboard to clipboard. I get this guy completely.
Mhm.
So hey, Curiel is looking for us. We're with Curiel. So my name's Gregor. You should see right there on the list. I'll be I guess looking over to the side of it, not over the top.
Mhm.
Trying to see if I can't catch my name on there.
Mhm.
And I'll do my best con that I can. Just try and like put some urgency behind this. You know, he's got a lot of stuff going on. You know, just find me on there. Don't worry about the size of my party, kind of thing.
Yeah,
You
sure.
were told to ask for the one dude, though, right?
McAllister. Mhm.
McAllister. Oh, my apologies. I thought I was told to ask for Mercurial. So yeah, McAllister.
McAllister. Yep.
Sure,
Go
no,
actually
we're
roll
underneath.
etiquette, not con.
Oh, okay. Cool.
I think you have etiquette.
I do have etiquette.
Yeah.
Isn't that fun? I want to click on it. There it
Yep.
is. I clicked on it, and then the thing happened.
Yep. So he
Does
looks
it
you
matter
over.
that there's 2 6s in there?
No.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
Fair enough.
The only thing that I'll double check the crit, that part of the dice rolls. The thing that matters right now is when you have a dice pool, if you roll half of those as ones, you glitch.
Oh, sweet.
Um,
That did not
which
happen
is
this time.
right. But for you and for Rich, your dice pool for what you can glitch off of is smaller or larger.
All right. Damn. All right. Sounds bad.
We'll figure it out when we hit it.
Yeah.
But the troll looks you over, looks the paper over, looks kind of at your crew, and you can see him kind of doing the mental math very slowly, ignoring the other dwarf.
Yeah,
and-
we're basically like, you know, half a troll's worth. So I mean, we barely even count as a full troll.
Yeah.
And I got one troll here, so like he kind of gives me a pass, right? I got 2
Mhm.
trolls with me.
Mhm.
The other one, he looks kind of not like a troll, so sometimes I forget that he's a troll. But he's a troll.
Yeah, he like looks it over and like, all right, and he'll actually pull up the collar of his like suit to where the like little mic is sitting, and he says something into it, and then steps back and opens the door for you, and like immediately upon entry, you can see that the front of the house is buzzing with just excitement, and there's a lot of people here. They're also like more milling about, but trying to also go through a couple of metal detectors.
Got it.
Off to the side, you can see what's basically amounts to a coat or weapon check. That seems to be pretty popping right now, but sure, the troll lets you guys all in. There you cannot see a way around the metal detectors.
Okay.
So
But
he lets you all in, just kind of looks each of you over, nods, kind of does the the shoulder bump with the 2 trolls.
Do I recognize these 2 trolls? Like, would they work for the family, or they seem independent?
They seem independent.
Okay, I would go up to the one that showed up me. He's like, "You seem like you have a good soul," and hand him my business card.
Mm.
It's like, the O'Malleys are always looking for more work. Let me know.
He looks at your card, nods, tucks it away, and then flips out like his own little card thing.
Mm-hmm.
and hands you his,
All right. Cool.
and it has some security firm listed on it.
It's on nicer paper.
Yes.
Yeah, is it nicer paper than mine?
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah, it's actually like
Embossed
it's almost
edges.
like a microchip. It's like something that you can see on it that it has like a name and a security company, but you could also slot this somewhere and probably get info.
Cool.
So like yours is on paper, his is like high tech.
Zingo, they track you now everywhere you go.
Yeah, man, that's how they know where you're at.
I don't have a sin, guys. Really?
That don't matter.
Okay.
Yeah, enough
Hey,
flirting with
no.
the enemy. Let's get going. Got a metal detector over here. How many of you brought your stuff in here?
I just got my pistol. Everything else is in the back of the car.
Yeah. All right. Weapon
Yeah,
check.
I got everything.
Idiot. Let's go weapon check. Come on.
So weapon check is actually pretty easy, pretty cool. They want everything. And it's done quickly and efficiently. They get you your weapons checked, they get you little tickets for everything. Everything seems to be very well organized. Like some of these things are dicey, right? Like giving your weapons off to other people. This looks very professionally done. And you would assume that because they've been in business for about 60 years, they may have this down to a T.
Right.
So everyone who does deposit weapons or anything else gets a ticket for that thing.
Cool.
And then-
Ticket.
I got like 20 tickets.
You do have a lot of tickets.
I have so many tickets.
Kanto did not have a gun, but he
Okay.
did put something that looked like a baseball or a softball up on there.
Mm,
Get his ticket for it.
There it
Okay.
is.
Walk through the metal detectors. Already dancing. Yep.
Yeah.
yeah.
Here's the pistol. Here's the katana. Here's the armor jacket. Walk through the metal detector. Do finger guns, but they have like little like electrical lightning sparks when you do it. It's like y'all ain't stopping me by taking that. Come on.
As you guys like start going through the metal detector, you begin to hear the music coming from the dance floor. It's very synth sound. As I get distracted by the music I'm playing myself. Right past the metal detectors, though, there is a woman wearing a business suit that kind of looks you over, nods, and then gestures for a waiter to come over. And the waiter is well dressed, but like is in comfortable clothes to be able to move around the club, and that's because all of the dance floor, but then all of the seating or just any of the bars themselves are up on catwalks that are all attached to each other at different levels. So the waiter comes up to your character, David.
Yep. To Gregor.
And to Gregor.
Yep.
Nods and says, "There's 2 booths waiting for you. I'll lead you up there."
Excellent. Before we go, will you please make sure there's a round of whatever the well whiskey is for the rest of my party, and I would really need you to make sure that there's some Oban 14 or something there for me. Okay, thank you so much.
Go
Fancy
ahead and roll for that.
I'd love to do like fine cuisine to like drop some like crazy drink.
Yeah,
thing
go for it.
on them. Is that appropriate for you?
Yep, that works for me.
Okay.
The dice gods are with y'all.
Yeah. Oh my god. I don't know. That's a lot of ones.
You're good.
Just barely.
Yeah, you're good. He mentally clocks that and nods like approvingly, and he'll I'll make sure that that's handled. If you'll all follow me, and he leads you up. Hey, I wrote notes for this thing. Haha. He leads you up a staircase. So the staircase leads up to an intricate series of catwalks that run the length of the club. They connect a number of balconies and booths attached to the walls, and that hang suspended over the stage and dance floor. you are taken up to one of these, or two of these larger booths, and that have prime viewing spot for the stage and the dance floor. The bar itself is manned by 6 bartenders, and all the tables that you can now see are filled to capacity. A number of patrons are hovering around waiting for a seat to be available, and they are pushed away from this reserved table. The main thing to see here is towering over the seating area is what they call the Beast, an enormous 10-meter high, bald and bullet-headed statue that has served as the unofficial mascot of Underworld 93 for over 4 decades. Lasers shoot from the statue's eyes, smoke billows up around it, Neolux tubing runs the length of the statue, bathing everything in a neon glow, and holograms and AR wrap the sculpture in glowing, flashing effects. From its belly, a massive speaker blasts out music. And down on the stage, you can see a group of 4 people, an orc, an elf, a human, and a troll, that are playing this kind of goes together, kind of clashes at times, electronic music that some might call synth metal as it plays longer. It gets a little harder, but it still kind of clashes with itself. And they're, as the drinks and you guys all get situated, they're down playing on the floor.
And does our booth overlook the whole dance situation, or is it kind of further back away from the edge?
Your booth has probably the best place to see the dance floor, like, check out the dance floor and see the act on the stage. Mm-hmm.
Nice. Excellent.
I want to do a check of the area with my thermographic eyes.
Okay.
And see if there's any thermographic readings that are out of the ordinary.
It is very hot in here. So everybody is, like normally a thermographic, your colors kind of are this like yellowish to reddish kind of.
Like the FLIR heat scope.
Yes. Yeah. These are like, you're getting red and oranges from a lot of the people, from everyone in here, because there's a lot of activity going on.
And noticeable lack of heat.
Roll a perception check.
Perception. I have so much perception.
What do mage sight goggles do?
I perceive everything.
Do you see mages?
I don't know off the top of my head.
I
would
believe
look
insight
at-
goggles allow you to see in the astral.
That's what I kind of, yeah. Rich, you do notice that like the bartenders give off a cooler signal, like it's still normal, like human-esque types colors, but they just seem to be cooler.
But they are so busy. They should not be cold. They should be hot. Hot, like the work that they're doing.
He's left Arnold Schwarzenegger and turned into Grover. I don't know how that happened, but it's amazing.
I tell my team, watch the cool ones over there.
All right.
I'll be an animal by the end of the night.
Yes.
Or we might take a hard left into Swedish Chef.
I'm gonna check in with my troll here with his perception. Are you talking about the patrons over there, or are you talking about bartenders?
The bartenders, they are unnaturally cool for this day. They should be glaring hot from all the work they are doing.
Yeah, maybe they're slacking off, but I think you're right. We'll keep an eye on it.
You think they might have some Ogs?
Maybe.
Cool.
Just kind of like, why is this a big deal?
Or drug boy, goth boy, drugs. They do this.
Yeah, there's some stuff that will lower your core temperature, sure.
But I do see no cold spots like tunnels or secret doors.
Okay.
No, you don't. Mm-mm.
Keep a lookout for the secret passages.
I'd like to point out that from the metal detectors to here has been one long Temptations dance routine for content. And so it is just, I mean, he's had it's going the whole time and he hasn't stopped yet. He didn't sit down in the booth, he's dancing in front of it, probably scooches over a little bit towards any table that's got any good looking women at it. he's moving that way,
Kind of not with the group because the group is really harsh in his vibe.
they are.
Contour,
They
contour
are.
on fire.
Is
Um,
Kanto
do you- how
related to
much-
Leisure Suit Larry?
Larry, like,
Yeah.
okay.
With that 70s suit and the
but
Yeah.
seeing like the
Leisure Suit Larry was also like 4 feet tall, so that makes sense.
Yeah. But seeing like where y'all are sitting and kind of you have the good seats, you got like drink service coming. They a couple of like a table of like men and women of different races are like are kind of checking out Kanto's vibe. You
a
know.
high roller. Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
What would I possibly see if I looked into the astral? Because I don't really know what that means. I'm gonna level with you.
Let's find out right now.
Yeah, I think that'd be lovely to find that out.
Yeah, you want to? I think you have a
Yeah.
sensing.
I also I got the goggles and a sensing,
Mhm.
which I don't know what that means either.
So a sensing is like looking or going into the astral,
Okay.
which is like your actual skill to do it. I
I
would
just want to
need
look
to.
around.
It's like perception, but for astral.
Cool.
Yeah. So go ahead and roll that.
Sure. Do my goggles do anything?
I'm gonna say they give you. We'll have you roll an additional die. I'm
How
sure
do I
they
do
do a
that?
thing, but you'll have to just add it. We'll just have you roll a d6 afterwards,
Okay.
and then
What
one
did I get?
d6.
Okay, I got 2, and then I'll roll. Oh no, it's pulling up the dialogue box way over here. Okay.
Oh no.
And apparently that rolled well as well. Oh yeah.
Yes.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Out of 3. Okay, so looking into the astral is like looking into clouds. There's kind of a bunch of wispiness around. Like you have to kind of get used to it. You're still with all these people here. You're still seeing a lot of like energy and life signs, and that you're used to this if you do this in crowds. Something that this helps you with especially if you're higher roll is that you can better see who is magical as well, like so you can
Get to
see
see
people
They
that
do let me see mages, yeah. So I was thinking.
yeah, so you can, but not just that, like you can see elves kind of have a different footprint or to other races, and then
You put on the sunglasses from They Live. That's
a couple of things that is a little different. Higher up into the ceiling you see spirits kind of floating around, and you would identify them as watcher spirits, which are used to monitor activity, report things back. They are very common almost anywhere that is secure. Something else that you would notice is further back, way back to like almost backstage, there's a very strong presence of something that is not human, elven, orc, troll. Is a light with magical power. And that is what you kind of see in the astral.
Does
fine.
that make
I'm sure that's nothing to be concerned about.
Does that make any sense at all to Hound? Is that something that has
That
been
would
seen
be-
before, or
It has been seen before, yes, probably not by him. It's something extremely powerful.
Okay, yeah. Hound will just push the goggles up and kind of rub the eyes and be like, "There's some wild shit backstage."
Very good.
Oh, there always is.
I mean, like big magic.
Well, that's
Oh,
exciting. That's very
that's different though.
And like not like a magic person.
Oh,
You're David Copperfield.
I don't know who that is.
How are we the
Ethan
same
knows. Ethan knows who that is.
I was wrong. It's not Grover. It's definitely Cookie Monster. Definitely Cookie Monster.
Joe is just like, how are we from the same genome? How are we even the
Your-
same species?
Your species is vast and varied, my friend.
Sinjo, you sell out.
I sold out.
Yes.
As that
Independent
happens, drinks.
I'm just gonna move the drink away from
Drinks.
Phobabet and hand it to Zinjo. I think he's just bought you a drink, my friend.
I do believe so.
As that happens and you all get your drinks,
Yeah,
The
Hound
lights.
goes to the whiskey to dull the migraine that comes from being in the ashtray.
Right? Yeah.
Um,
And Gregor is sipping his fine scotch.
fab. While as that happened, the music had faded out, at least from the band, and more of like the house music had just started up, like someone with, flipped the switches. But that band has gone off stage. It's been about 5 minutes, and then all the lights, the stage area, go down to black. And then music starts, which is odd. It's not quite what you would expect for an opening number. But as it continues to come up, you hear people start to cheer, like from all over the different parts of the bar. And as the lyricist starts, the lights come up and you see Maria Curiel. She is tall. Her standout trait is the completely chromed arms and legs. And she's showing you a lot of leg. She looks just, her body's well defined. She has a magical voice. And you can see why she's been a star for as long as she has been. For the next 2 hours, she plays song after song, hit after hit, and just the whole place, they cheer, they cry, they're just taking on an emotional journey with Maria. And right there is where we're going to take a break.
Okay. Folks, we're going to take 10 minutes?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, folks, we're going to catch up and watch our troll inner conflict come to fruition at the end, I'm sure. So yeah, we're going to take a 10-minute break and we'll be right back to see what the situation is and what the job is and if this great magical being has anything to do with all this. That'll be tons of fun. All right, so we'll be back in 10. Thank you all so much.
Dun, 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 dun. Are we live?
We are. I
Are we
think.
live right now?
I think we are.
Live.
Oh God, I'm gonna mute.
One would hope. You were on mute the whole time. No, you weren't. All right. Hey everybody, we're back. Let's get into it. We in classic HSG fashion spent the first half of the show not even getting to meet our fixer.
That's on me. But
No, that's on us. we will slow a game down.
See, it's because we were in the first location and the fixer was in a whole other location. It's going to take us at least an
that's a
hour to get
problem.
out of the first location.
that's true. I did tell Mike when we went to break, like I made the mistake of there being a first location.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I haven't
Us
GM'd
even
for a while.
having a chance of slowing shit down.
I haven't GM'd in a while, so we'll just mark that for me, right? After the Mercurial's performance is done, and she does do one encore.
Oh, wow! So we
As-
get the whole show.
Mhm.
That's awesome.
Yep.
That's cool.
Which
I'm
is
French.
really like a once in a lifetime event with like the seats that you have and everything.
Asphyxier's
not
thinking we're about
impressed.
to die.
It's a boring
Um,
show. No bad boys. They never play bad boys. Bad boys, bad. That's a good song.
After as like
I'm
another
enjoying my
band
ass off. I don't know about this guy.
another band has come up, you know, it's like after like the main UFC fight, and then they just kind of have like the after card, which is just boring and everyone's leaving.
What's this? Logan Paul singing? Who is this now?
We're not even touching that, Rich. So a waiter, the waiter that led you up here has come now to get you, and says, McAllister is ready to see you if you'll come with me. And he leads you along the catwalks down towards the back of the stage, and into back onto like the floor level, and down a couple of hallways. At the end of this hall, you can see Curiel standing with 2 bodyguards, talking to another human who has what you assume is a cyber deck on his arm. It's old school, so it's pretty big, and has like actual keys that you can type on, which is super like old and weird, because all of that is like at least like palm held or in your
Use your
brain.
hands like a baby's toy.
Yeah, it's weird.
Was he a
Like a
Palm
baby.
Pilot strapped on arm?
Yeah, exactly. It's like a big old Palm Pilot. The waiter.
Cool. It might turn off all your optics, man. Just don't say that stuff around him. All right. Guys like that are they're stuck in their ways, and they'll light you up.
You're muted, Mike.
Show some respect. That's an official power glove. You haven't seen those in years.
Oh my god.
God, please, somebody I hope he just takes out my hearing. Please, God, please.
No, see, that wasn't even in game. That was just Mike telling us that so that we could all feel old together. The waiter opens up a door for you, and it's not the largest of rooms. It will hold 7 people. It might not, 7 people. It might not hold 7 people if 2 of them are trolls, but you can all find seats in there.
Fancy boy, you guard the door.
And then
What?
Fancy boy, you guard the door.
No, we're all going in. Nobody.
We all go in.
Let's not. We're under somebody else's escort at this point. Let's be good. Let's be.
I take back my whisper.
Yes. Yeah, Gregor's like, what the fuck are you talking about? You sit over there. You
Remiel's
sit over
just in
there.
the back,
I'm
like-
sitting here.
Be good. Well, why would we start doing that now?
You
Right?
sit over there. Give them the seat closest to the door because we're gonna stink up this place. Just the 6 of us. All right.
and the waiter brings drinks again. Is not the pricey whiskey. It is, as you called it earlier, the well whiskey. He brings a beer for everybody.
Set it down.
About you guys are stuck here for about 5-10 minutes, until McAllister comes in all his human glory, and gives you a big smile. You must be all the runners sent by Astley. It is very good to see you. I hope you enjoyed the show. Not going to be another one like that for a long time. But let's get down to brass tacks, shall we?
Yeah.
He comes over, sits down at in one of the chairs, and he begins to tell you that the job that I need you to do is to find a missing person. Her name is Fiona Craig. She went missing last night. My employer is looking to get her back immediately, unharmed. We have little information on where she could be. And I'm willing to pay well for her to be found and brought back, as I said, unharmed.
What's well?
3,000 new yen each.
What's the catch? There are 6 runners here.
We don't know who or what has taken her.
What's her name again?
Fiona Craig.
Yeah, I've already.
And
I've
your
already
boss,
sent it
who
to you.
is your boss, who you're saying is setting us out to do that, is that like the mega rich pop star or like the crazy magical aura that's hanging out back here?
I think I'm uncouth.
Itch, right? Like
He kind of smirks at that and then leans back in his chair. It's like, that's ballsy.
We are in this locked room, unarmed. But we feel confident in the information that we have ascertained.
Yeah. How about you don't ask anymore about that?
Agreed.
So what my friends mean to say is the employer involved, we just want to make sure there's no additional heat coming our way based on who they are. We don't really want to make new enemies out of tonight's job.
You don't need to worry about that. My employer is relatively unknown, has nothing to do with Underworld 93.
Okay, well that's fantastic. And the other thing about Fiona Craig here, you don't know who or what took her. Does she want to be found? Is this a rescue job or a kidnap job?
I think this is a kidnap job, if I'm going to be frank with you.
Right.
She just flew back into town yesterday and had several meetings set up that she did not make it to.
Okay.
Who is Frank?
is there any particular reason why somebody would want to take her?
Not that I'm aware of.
She go-
I'm sorry.
Where'd she go missing?
Her last known location was in Bellevue, which is a part of Seattle.
Like, is there like
We
an
find this
address?
thing, and we tell her that we're gonna take her back to her friend. What's her friend's name?
Before I give you more information, is this a job that you will be accepting at 3,000 a head?
Nope, in one shot. Nope.
I will
I
say,
think we're
like,
good.
as
Walk
a-
out.
Time to go to bed.
As a
Nope.
like for
Hard
real, this
pass.
is the full mission is a mission that you run at cons.
Mhm.
And there is a section right in here where it says if they will not take the job, just say, okay, thank you for playing, and we'll end the session here.
That is awesome. Oh man.
Yep.
At a
Really?
con where you probably spent like $4 to get to play, and it's like, all right, well, this was great. I had a really good time, and you were all amazing, and see you next game.
Yeah, like if they push it, yeah. I was actually surprised to see that because there are other games that are set up in that way that could just be hell on a DM, right?
Right. That's fantastic.
But anyway.
So yeah, Gregor's gonna kind of read the room real quick and say, yeah, I think we want to do the job, but the price feels a little on the skinny side because it seems like this person is I don't know, maybe she didn't want to be found, and she's gonna fight us to bring her back to your boss.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll and negotiate, Dave.
Yeah. Fine cuisine. This person, no accent.
Yeah.
I was on the wrong page here. Where's my negotiate? Boom. All right. I got some dice in here.
Cool. You guys kind of go back and forth a little bit, but not for long on the pay.
Yep.
He agrees to pull the pay up to $3,600 each.
Okay.
And you feel that's comfortable. That's good. Like you probably aren't going to squeeze them for much more.
Okay.
So 3,600.
Awesome. And the other thing I want to get out of this conversation while we're doing all this stuff,
Mhm.
I'd like to get, maybe in just the way that I kind of describe a couple of things, I want to get a sense of this guy's urgency. Is he like panicked? Is he under a lot of stress to get this person back right away? That kind of thing. So I'd like to, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, he's definitely not panicked.
Okay.
There's not a lot of rush to him either. Like, there's worry that someone is missing and he's been asked to arrange for people to find her. But he's not like freaking out that she's missing.
Okay.
This is an adult that just got back into town, a relatively responsible adult that wouldn't miss meetings and has.
Well, I'm gonna use my internal comms to pop up a quick emoji poll, a thumbs up and a thumbs down, and I'm just gonna wait to see everybody reply back with thumbs ups.
Yeah, you get a thumbs up.
Thumbs up. New light machine gun in my future.
Cool. Yeah, emoji poll done. Yeah,
Fish the phone out of the pocket to like find it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you don't have one.
I don't know. I don't have that stuff plugged into my head. No.
That's awesome. Yeah, buzzing.
Why are you taking calls?
Katoro does the numbers for it real quick and sends it to Mike's character and the number of stim packs that we'll buy, so that we can make this an official.
Do you want this job for 360 stim packs?
I can buy me a lot of stims and a lot of like SimSense chips.
Then I think we're in a good place. I think this all works for us. And just so I know, logistics. So we find Fiona. Do you want to know location, or do you want us to bring her back here?
We'll need you to pull her out of the situation that she is in. We are assuming that this was not. This wasn't her just disappearing like on her own, that this is not a situation that she'll want to be in. He hands you a chip that has some information on it. You'll want to slot this and call this number when you have her back.
And where did she disappear one more time?
She was last seen at her hotel in Bellevue. And that information is on the stick as well.
Okay. And I'm gonna go ahead and assume, I'll check it with him real quick. Is there anything that's not on this chip that we probably need to know?
Roll a straight intuition.
Okay.
Toro's gonna reach over and take that stick from David's character because things go.
Oh, I don't think you can, my friend. Because I'm pretty sure I've already pocketed that with my. Fuck, I don't have a sleight of hand skill. All right, you probably do.
I think it's palming if it is there.
Yeah,
it's that, I think. Oh, okay. Okay, then I guess if you just want to
roll 5 successes on
hit all the dice
on my pump the mark for a little bit more contact and for a little bit more info on our way out the door.
You feel like I know that was a really high roll, and I'm sorry, but you feel like he's given you all that he knows.
Sure.
The hotel location was probably the biggest boon that you found out from this.
Okay.
Yeah, and if that's it, everyone, good luck. I look forward to working with you in the future, as long as this gig goes well.
Yeah.
Enjoy your drinks.
Us who make it. Just kidding. All right. Well, on the way out, which that waiter that took care of us, I'd like to make sure they get a word to the manager. Where should I go for that?
At coat check, you can tell your waiter was probably Jimmy B. You can let them know there.
All right.
All right.
Perfect. Thank you.
Yep. Good luck. And he leaves. A different person not as fancy as the one that waited on you before, meets you at the door and will escort you across the dance floor. Well, around, not like straight through, but around the dance floor, back to the front hall. There's still people here milling about, but it's definitely not as busy as it was before and during the concert.
Is there yeah, I'll definitely like pass note that Jimmy B was solid, and I'll leave tip for the coat check and tip to make it back to Jimmy B as well.
Cool. They will take care of that.
Awesome.
And they
I
seem
will
kind of
count my ammo and my bullets, make sure nobody messed with my gun, and I'm like, all right.
everything checks out just fine.
I retrieve my 20 weapons.
That takes a little bit of time, but as that happens,
They pull like two like just trash bins. Take everything out.
Yep. As that happens, if anyone wants to like maybe reach out to their contacts, because it is going to take a little bit for.
I was gonna roll to see if the hotel fell into any gang. I got gang turf, so I
Okay.
was gonna roll to see if. Really,
Can you tell me the hits? Because
I bet I got like 4. I got 4-1, so I glitched. I think.
Oh, yep, you glitched. So I believe you still succeed, but you also glitch. So it's kind of. So who were you calling? You were trying. Were you calling someone to see?
Probably like an underling of mine that might.
Oh, you were using one of your. You were using gang turf. Your knowledge.
Yeah, my skill, my knowledge.
Yeah, so you're not
skill.
contacting anyone. This is just kind of
Yeah.
what you know. Okay. So this is not in mafia territory.
Okay.
And it's not really, Bellevue is a nicer part of the city. So it doesn't have a lot of go gangs in it. So, but you have the inkling, but can't completely tell that maybe this is Triad or Yakuza. But the line of where that may be is a little shifty, and you're not completely sure like who would own the area that the hotel is in.
Right. Okay. And then I think I would like to call, with that going on in social. What is that? Concierge mafia? What?
Concioso, I think is the word.
Who is like? What is that? Is that
Consigliere?
my boss?
Yes.
Consigliere.
I don't know what it means either. So
That is the person that is the advisor to the capo.
Okay. I want to call him.
Thank you, Rich.
Thank you. So I want to call him with that and ask about Fiona and see if that name has come up in circles or.
Okay. Roll D6 equal to the loyalty and connection.
So 4d6.
And is it 2 and 2?
It's 3 and 1, and then it's got a little +2 in the last box.
Let me look at your character sheet. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Do this one. Oh, it should only be connection 3, loyalty 1. I don't know what the 2 is for.
Okay. Well.
So it's 4 dice.
Okay.
Nice.
Hey, nice.
Okay. So you call Seamus, and he's always busy. So sometimes he won't take your calls. But you managed to get through this time, and he's speak.
Seamus, on the job. Got a couple questions. Won't take so much time, sir. Looking into the Bellevue area for a kidnapping. Could look good for us. Looking for Fiona Cragg. Wondering who you think, if you heard anything, anybody, any ransom, anything like that. I have an inkling it could be Yakuza, probably Triad, but I'm not sure. So I just need a little bit of direction.
It's quiet for a moment. I'll call you back shortly.
Be waiting. Thank you, sir.
And you got about 10 of your tickets like turned in. It feels like you count them, you only have 19 tickets, so you're kind of
No.
looking for them.
I need all my thermal smoke grenades.
Hound
Oh, there's
knows.
this other bin in the back. They just forgot. They're gonna go get another container.
Whoa, where'd this scratch on the handle come from?
Replace it all.
Hound knows a street snitch, and I don't know what that is, but it sounds like somebody who knows things.
It sounds like someone that knows things. Yep.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Why don't you call up Ratty McGee?
Ratty McGee.
Yep.
Great. That sounds perfect. And that's just.
I mean, we
Okay.
could just call him Takashi69 and be done with it.
Okay.
It's the number of dice equal to connection and loyalty.
3.
I
1.
appreciate you got that reference, Rich. I appreciate it.
So Ratty McGee has talked to a lot of people in his day. He likes to think that he sells information, but really, he doesn't. People don't really give it to him much anymore. But you call him up, he kind of listens to what you gotta say, and he's like, "Oh, I think that has to do with Captain Jack. That sound familiar? Captain Jack Turner?"
No, I just know Captain Jack Harkness. Sorry.
No, different thing. Captain Jack. He deals in beetles and other smuggled shit down in off of the Orc Underground.
Is a beetle something other than an insect?
What I said, beetles and talismongers.
Oh,
Talismans
gotcha.
is what I said.
Gotcha. Why does that have to do with Captain Jack?
Oh, right. That name, I heard through some people. Don't ask. But he had a meeting with someone that named Fiona.
Okay. So they had a meeting.
So, yep. That's all I got.
That's all you got?
That's all I got.
Okay.
But you're gonna come by sometime, right? We're gonna hang out.
Yep. I'll bring
Play
some
some-
beers.
Yep.
Yep.
Watch a good road game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Already not no longer looking at the looking back towards the group
He's only a
Urban brawl.
1-1. Why is he giving
It's okay.
me? Yeah.
So I get all my weapons. I want to call my fixer. He
Okay.
knows he helped me find people in the past. I give him a percentage.
Okay. How much of a percentage?
I tell him, I want that light machine gun. It's 2,000.
Mm.
Yeah, and so I tell him, I do the math in my head, and I know I'm getting 36, and the light machine gun's 2, so I offer him 2,000.
Wow, you're dumb.
So I
literally,
I call
Ninja
him.
says that.
So I call him and say, Tomas, I tried to find this girl. She may be taken. She don't know. But if you give me the right lead and we find this girl, Fiona Craig, 2,000 credits are yours.
2,000 credits for information?
Yes.
Oh,
I pay
okay.
big time. You find this girl, you tell me where she's at. Me and my crew, we roll up, we bang it out, we take her.
How many bonus dice is that? 2,000 New Yen.
The bang it out was a little
I was about to say, how like misleading did that end up right there at the end?
that
No,
part
no,
was
no.
like
No, Tomas. I mean, we punch people, we take her back. I promise no one die.
you promise.
I promise.
2,000 half up front.
Yes, I go into and I do a transfer.
Okay. I'll call you back in 5 minutes.
Right. Don't forget my number.
No, I won't.
Friend, brother,
You're Seamus calls you back. Like you're about to like go into
I
that
literally, I
spiel,
was like,
but Seamus calls you back. There's some information. I have information for you. Fiona Craig was last seen in Bellevue.
mm-hmm.
Or was in Bellevue. She went to the Orc Underground and had a meeting with someone. She did not return to Bellevue.
So I need to go home.
That is up to you. That is the information that I have. Remember, you have an appointment tomorrow at 4.
We'll be done by the night. I'll be there. Can you? What kind of appointment? Am I throwing somebody in? Like, what are we doing?
You have a conversation to be had with O'Malley.
Oh shit! Yeah, that's right. Thank you.
There's a little noise. Just like. Okay.
Thank you, Seamus. I'll bring in the good whiskey when I come in.
And that Scoldling kind is the best that you've brought in lately.
I'll bring it. I got it. I had something fall off the back of a truck. Oddest thing.
Demas Shipping or something?
Yep, I'm trying to think of the name now. What was Demas's last name?
Don't remember.
Pavuk.
Pavlik. I snatched it from them Russians.
Okay, I mean Romanian, but whatever.
Well, close enough. It was in the Soviet bloc.
At one point, it was.
I was like, it was in the Soviet
At one
bloc.
point, yeah.
Or
I can't even. It might have been Hungarian. Now that I think of it, it was.
Rich, you get a call back as you guys are making your moves to wherever you're going to make your moves to.
Who is this?
You just called me from this number.
I don't know. I don't know how to read caller ID. Who is this? Tomas?
It's Tomas.
Who dis?
Yes.
New phone.
In the last 5 minutes?
I don't know.
You're looking for Craig?
Fiona Craig.
Yes. She had a meeting with Jack Turner in the underground.
Jack Turner, he orc?
No, human.
Human.
Mm-hmm.
Where's this Jack Turner live?
That's me blinking. Sorry. Pirate Cove.
Pirate Cove.
Off of the underground.
Probably has a pointy beard. So I tell him, thank you, Tomas. I appreciate that information. If this pans out, there's more money for you. Do you have anything else?
No, that's all I have. But you're gonna send over that other 1,000 now, right?
No, because I don't have the girl yet. When I get there and we bang it out, I get the girl and then we send you the money.
Okay. Just because I want to end that conversation like now. We'll talk about that later then. Thank you for the first 1,000.
I think about this time, like Hound and Zinjo are both like, oh yeah, she had a meeting with Captain Jack Turner in the Orc Underground.
Absolutely. I was like, I would have heard all of that. I was like, you know what the funny thing is, my friend? I got all my information for free and a bottle of whiskey.
But my man is very good. He's going to call back, watch. He's going to call back.
Did with what more information?
He's got more information. I should call him again? He'll call back. Watch.
No, he's wait. I heard the conversation. We all heard the conversation.
No. He's going to call back with more info.
He's gonna call back with more men with guns if we don't get him that money. That's what he's gonna
That's
call
his
back.
problem, not my problem. I got a meeting with O'Malley. We need to hustle this up. I got to get some sleep. This
All right,
So you
refusal-
guys
this
have-
refusal
Yeah, I mean,
doesn't-
we only have 7 more hours until dawn. We got to get this wrapped up.
Yeah.
So you guys have 2 possible locations that you could go to.
Yep.
I'm gonna go
Um,
harass Captain Jack. It's Hound's vote.
Split the party.
I think. What about checking out Pirate Cove?
That's in the Orc Underground, right?
Okay. Is the Pirate Cove where he offices or where he lives?
You're not sure. There
Okay.
was no.
Okay.
And you mentioned a talismonger somewhere in here
I did.
too.
Captain Jack is a smuggler, and he smuggles beetles and talisman.
Okay.
What is a beetle in this
Um,
case?
Is
Better
it
than
just?
life chip.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
That
Sorry.
completely
got
went
it.
over my head.
Beetles.
BTLs.
Beetles are brain
Okay.
dance. Better than life BTLs.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Did you all think
Um,
bugs? Did you all think bugs? Who's
I
I didn't know if it was some
Scarab,
like
fighting
magic
stacks.
like
thing,
magic scarabs and stuff.
So
like
okay,
a shaman thing. You gotta eat a
Sorry.
bug.
beetles are right. Better than life chips. Arrows are wow. AR
Augmented
Organization.
reality.
yeah, augmented reality overlays.
Okay.
So those 2.
Um,
I'm sure there's others, but
So,
those are
so I know a talismonger. Is there? Can I call him and try to find out more about? Captain Jack here?
absolutely that would be great.
After he
Okay.
does that, I can call my dealer.
Are you guys heading somewhere? And
I
if
was gonna-
so,
I'm
who
heading-
is
Yeah,
driving?
I'm
We're
gonna
gonna
go
find
towards the
Captain
Orc
Jack.
Underground,
I'm driving.
leading this crew
Right.
away from the coat check and
can go
trying
back
to
in.
keep us into a semi-private street area as we walk back to a vehicle while all these people have their conversations with her.
Mhm.
Now,
Yeah.
Toro has a step van that can fit everybody in it, even
Mhm.
the trolls. So we
And-
could all take one vehicle.
Okay. And the Orc Underground, if that is where you're going, is downtown.
Okay.
At least the entrances that you know about are downtown.
I will be taking my
on
Cadillac.
back in case I need to shoot. I ride on back.
So
I hold on to it.
I have a contact I don't fully understand, Mr. Johnson.
So Mr. Johnson is a contact
Hive
you.
mind.
Yes, they're all the same. You ran a job for them previously, so they're kind of a fixer, but for a specific corp, probably.
Okay.
In this case, we could just say it's as technology.
Okay.
Let's go with Mike though. Mike, you had a talisman.
Yes, I have a talismonger to call and be like, hey, tell me, hey, Slippin' Jimmy, tell me about Captain Jack. Yeah, right. Like,
Jimmy. Okay.
tell me nothing about Captain Jack. That's
No, you got one. Captain Jack of Pirates Cove.
Yep. Oh, good. You know it.
Well, he pulls in some things from out of town. I've gotten a couple of things from him. He not the best of guys, I guess, but like if you need something, I guess I can get it from him.
I need to have a conversation with him. I'm not sure I want him to know that I'm coming to have a conversation with him.
Oh. Well, I won't tell him that you're coming.
Perfect. I like it.
For 100 new yen.
Ah, Jimmy, you're breaking. No, everyone else stop.
Remember the stim packs.
Come on, that's like I paid for those fair and square. You know that one was cracked. That's the only reason that I took the money back out. That's
That new
they were
folk
cracked,
eye
they
is
were
not going to
cracked.
make
That's only-
itself.
No, I get it. But I'm just favor for a friend, and you're all like, all right. Out of the goodness of my heart, we've been friends for this long. I want to make sure you stay gainfully employed. God forbid, I don't even want to find out what happens if you did have to, other options.
100 million, Ramiel. Bye.
Fine.
Okay. So
Venmo.
what?
Opens Venmo.
Yeah, right. You already have a please pay this. As is Rich. Rich has one sitting there. Has one sitting there as well.
He keeps trying to dismiss the notification, but it keeps coming back.
Rich,
Yeah.
it's weird. It keeps counting down.
Yeah, Rich is. Okay.
You don't know what to what.
Delete.
Nope.
Are you gonna pay your friend so we can get the meeting?
No meeting. The information was given.
Oh, okay.
You guys can go to the hotel or you can go to Pirates Cove. I know wherever your information is pointing you.
Rich's plan, split the party.
Yeah, no, I don't want to split the party. We're all in this van together, and the doors are locked. You got the child locks, right?
No, I'm in my Cadillac. I'm following y'all, but this troll rides. He does not ride in a van. He's got $1,000 suit,
Cool.
all
Split
the
the
ring.
party.
No, he'll follow you guys, but
Sure.
he's not riding in that van.
I changed my mind. I ride with my fellow troll friend.
Get out of my car.
Awesome. The van's already taken off. Troll is like half in the caddy.
What was that, Mike?
Do you have one on your character sheet? Does it say you have a Cadillac?
Are we really doing this? It's a one shot. Let me have a Cadillac.
No,
we're not. We're heading to Pirates Cove.
So we're going to. So you get in. It's a very nice step van. It's everything set up. It does have like a lot of drawers that are like locked and taped shut. 2 of them say no fingering on it, and then it's crossed out and says touching underneath. It's English. It's not great. That got pointed out to him before. He's fixed that.
Don't finger the air vents, guys.
Is there a cooler for beers or champagne?
Yes, there is.
Is that on your character sheet,
small
Mike?
vending machine.
Stop it. We are steering this party to the Orc Underground, which you get through.
Hound has a beer.
We're gonna glaze over some things here. The Orc Underground has 2 notable entrances. One is off the street, but the main one and the more secure one comes out of a department store, Longstrom's, that comes down into the Orc Underground. There's an area at the beginning of the Orc Underground that it's more for visitors, let's say. That's kind of where like tourists come to see like the orcs and the trolls. Basically what they've done is taken the old ruins of Seattle from back in like the 1900s, when it was, because Seattle was built and then rebuilt above it.
Yep.
And so these are all the tunnels that were left behind and then more created after that, where the orcs and trolls and other metahumans have come to live. They don't really like outsiders, so there's like this area dedicated to like having tourists around, but you really kind of stay on the path. Luckily for you, you have a couple of trolls that have been down here before. And since you guys are runners, you've probably had a couple meetings down here. After asking around with some of the locals that are more friendly with you, you do find your way to Pirates Cove. You can tell that you're there when the pungent smell of fish and stagnant seawater assault your nose. As you look over this sprawling town in its own right, the cove resides inside an enormous cavern, the ceiling easily 100 meters above your head. Crescent-shaped, the cove is almost 2 kilometers wide, and dozens of boats are docked along the rough piers jutting out of the shoreline. Most are small private boats, though there are several larger fishing trawlers that would be ideal for smuggling small goods past the Seattle ports. In the distance, you can see a small crack in the far end of the cavern, obviously the narrow hidden entrance in the rocks that lead in and out of the cove. It doesn't take you long to pick out Jack Turner's boat, a large fishing boat painted in bright red and black colors. You can make out the name Fortune Hunter in white along the back of the boat. And it's on a dock, or it's pulled up to a dock with it has a cement has been poured for a foundation, and there's a 2-story kind of house sitting on it. And that's kind of like how things are down here, with many of these like little houses that have big like garage doors on them to get goods in and out, and then probably like a home on top.
Got it. So it's like this like logistics warehouse with living space,
Yep.
all right on the water, basically at the end of like a dock or something like that.
Yep. Mhm.
Looking around, so this is probably the guy probably lives and works here then.
Yeah, that's kind of what you get from it.
Okay. Gregor's going to, man, I want to like try and pump some local for a little bit of information on this guy's like latest activities in the last several hours.
Sure.
And so Gregor's gonna find somebody who has like a stall or some kind of like maybe it's a dockhand or something like that, and just try and get them into a private conversation, try and bribe for some money discreetly to hey, tell me about what's going on over here.
Sure.
This place.
You'll find like someone cleaning out some fish barrels.
Perfect.
That looks like he could use the money
Mhm.
and may talk for it. Do you have a specific etiquette or just etiquette?
Let's see here. So I've got under my active skills, I've got con and intimidation, negotiation, and etiquette.
Yep. Roll negotiation.
Negotiation. All right, cool.
Having specific like specializations kind of helps when talking with folk. So that's kind of why I asked.
Got it.
2.
Yep.
For 200 million, he'll tell you what he knows.
Okay, that's worth it.
Okay. He saw he kind of like looks around. So he's always had a bunch of security, like 3 or 4 people or 2 or 3 people hanging out. But he's kind of bulked that up a little bit, like since yesterday. And I don't know, came in real late last night without all the pomp and circumstance he normally has. Seemed to have a couple extra people with him.
These people seem like they were friendly to him. Was he talking with them a bunch, or was it all quiet?
One seemed drunk.
Okay.
The other one just seemed like a normal guard that he brings with him now and again.
Okay. So he's got a drunk friend and his usual guard, and maybe a couple other people.
Yeah, he normally has a couple that work in that little warehouse he's got over there.
Okay. This drunk friend, man, woman, troll.
Human, couldn't tell male or female. Looked smaller, like in size.
Okay. All right. You got anything else about this drunk friend? Hair color, that kind of stuff.
Nah, Chummer, didn't get a good look. It was darker than it is now.
I get you. No, it's you've been real helpful. I appreciate you, and I hope that goes a long way.
It will. Thanks, Chummer.
Yeah. Radio that to the group wherever we're kind of stationed around this place that he's beefed up his head count a little bit, and he was with a smaller human who was drunk a couple of nights ago. Was it last night?
Last night, yeah, late last night.
Okay.
Mhm.
Any
It's the timeline, right?
Yeah, right. Any security cameras around here? Just do a quick like search. Like, is there something that
No.
would have caught this area? Okay, got it.
No, there's none of that in this area.
Got it.
And you kind of know why. Like if they're smuggling stuff in and out, they don't want
Right.
a track of anything.
Sure.
Dude, I
You're
noticed
muted.
What was that, Casey?
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say, Kodo wants to launch. He's got a stealth drone, flying stealth drone that he wants to launch and send over that ship. Kind of do a checkout of it.
Want I should help?
Don't touch it. No touch.
I am going to assume that you know the drone rules better than I do.
Sure.
In this moment of time, you should have a rigor perception, I think, or a perception of the drone.
Do.
Tonto, tell me what your rigor eyes see.
Oh lordy.
I got so many shaking heads on that one. Thank you, guys.
You
See, so
you told me last stream this is what you were going to be doing. Just saying things to make me make faces.
It's true.
I don't have I have perception and then pilot aircraft.
Let's use your perception for now.
Okay.
It gets to use your perception and add 4.
Oh, hold on. I think I have let's see. Do. Maneuver aircraft, warfare, maneuver, targeting. Yeah, I don't see any of the scan 5. All right, so we'll just do perception.
Yeah, then add 4 dice to it.
Ooh.
And then how do I add 4 dice?
So on the top left of the character sheet, there's a D6 picture,
Gotcha.
and then you click it. It should tell you you can put things in.
Okay.
Okay, so together
3.
3. Okay, I was just making sure you didn't glitch. So it's little roto drone, right?
It is a stealth. See, how do they phrase it? Stealth craft folds up. So no, it's like a fixed wing folding stealth craft.
Okay. So you send it up, and there's no movement around the boat. But you can tell that its holds are open, and it's empty at the moment. You sending it further around like the house. It's 2 stories. You can see that the top story has a balcony and several windows that are all blacked out. The first floor you see the loading door, and then 2 other like doors on the backside.
Mm-hmm.
You assume stairs are internal. And you don't since there's no windows on the bottom, you don't see what's inside the area.
All right. So it says sensors that I can have up to 2 sensor locations in that, but it doesn't say anything on the sheet about that. I don't think they carried it out that far.
Okay.
Can I get a chance that I might have had thermographics in that?
Sure. So you're doing a thermo scan of both floors?
Yeah.
Sure. There are 3 essences, or there's 3. You're not sensing. There's 3 heat signatures on the top floor, and then like 1 mega hot signature on the top floor. Like almost blows your sensor out. You think that there's a problem with your sensor. It's so hot.
Gonna have to double check that.
And then on the bottom floor, there is 3 more not human, but person-shaped things.
Was the super hot one also person shaped?
No. It was vertical.
But not a person.
Not a person.
So 6 people total, 3 on the top floor, 3 on the bottom. And a heater?
Sure.
Supercomputer.
Yeah. So I look back at everybody. I'm like, all right, scouted out the location. We figured out there are 3 people on the top floor. There are 3 people on the bottom floor. And there's some sort of like supercomputer or heater or something giving off a lot of heat on the top floor. So there we go.
What does it take to do the astral perception stuff?
A
'Cause
sensing?
I'm
Yeah.
curious if that could fall into the fire elemental category or something along those
Well,
lines. Just
do
to be
you
clear.
have astral projection?
Yep. Do you have astral projection?
Yeah. I believe so.
So if you have astral projection, you can actually leave your body and fly like a ghost. Invisible.
Right. If you have a sensing, which I
Yeah.
think both of you do, let's use a sensing to get an idea
Should we
what's in the
both
matrix.
roll that?
Yeah,
I
you both
think
can.
I don't think I actually have a sensing. I don't see it in here.
Roll your just roll your magic.
It's like conceptually, like, oh, that sounds like it could be a thing, but I don't. I concentrate on blowing things up. So
Yeah. Yeah, just roll your magic score, which I think is 5.
yeah, I mean, this is solidly more in Ethan's characters.
Yeah,
Alright.
you blew the things up. And, yeah.
I'll roll it too, and we'll see.
Okay. So through a sensing, like looking through the magic field as you did before, it's all wispy and everything. You both see that heat signature that ultra hot heat signature is a fire spirit. And it's kind of flickering its way around the top level. Nothing's on fire yet. And then Ethan, you notice that you saw 2 spirits, watcher spirits, kind of hovering about, and like at just like the last moment you saw one like pop away, like poofed, and you're not sure quite what happened. It wasn't like unsummoned. It just something happened to it.
Good.
And yeah, that's
Fire element or fire spirit. Classic.
Seems like a big scene. Do we have any idea of if our person is even in here?
not from out here. You don't know for sure.
Those of you who've been poking around a little bit, okay.
Find out where we're going.
I got a plan to get at least those 3 at the bottom out. I need a forgery though.
Well, hold on a second. Look, if she's not in there, then I don't necessarily want to tangle with a fire spirit and 3 or 5 yahoos, right?
I mean, unless you know how to get in there to verify if she's in there or not.
Well, do any of you all that have been able to poke around a little bit, can you try and get eyes on a face, see if our Fiona is there.
I can try to slip a stealth or a skimmer drone in there. It's like a creepy crawly bug. I mean, it'd take a little bit of time for it to walk all the way over there and get in. But if y'all don't mind waiting a good half hour or so, we could look around.
I think Phobabet here could, use his pitching arm to speed that along.
I throw real far.
No, do not throw my
good.
drone.
I'm
Do
good
not
with
throw
tech.
my drone.
I'm good with tech.
You go stand in the corner.
I could turn invisible
What?
and walk in,
What?
or I could.
I've heard of this all the time because I'm a Shadowrunner and I know that people go invisible for sure. Is the invisibility like perfect, or
They won't be able to see me.
Okay.
They can hear me, smell me, or see me in astral, I guess. But
If I
He's gotta
stand
take his
real
clothes
still,
off.
I can be invisible too.
So, but you guys mentioned that there was some
Nobody wants to follow up on
there's
that.
some spiritual watchers, right? So if you're invisible, then they might see you, right?
yeah, good.
Yeah, watchers will be able to see him in the astral, and so
Mhm.
with fire spirit.
So with
I
the fire
can-
spirit. Oh, I don't want you getting caught by that guy.
Yeah.
Oh, so you wait. Sorry. Helps to read your character sheet. I can get your drone up there.
There you go. Let's work
I
together.
Ow.
I can levitate your drone up there.
Okay.
How? Walk me through this before I hand you my drone.
You get drone so
I
high.
take it. I hand it to Phobabet. He throws it.
No.
No.
Very
Drone.
delicate
I can do
machinery.
it. It's gonna land. Double plus A good. I can do
No. Very delicate machinery. Very expensive.
No. I can levitate it up there. This is gonna be fine. It's great. We'll be out of here before daybreak. It'll be great. Starts rummaging around his pockets, finds a dirk, just like, oh.
Yeah, I think that Gregor is kind of running a clock on that. Like, how much time do we really get with your Ramil before?
I mean, we'll give him the drone. He can get it up there, and then I can crawl it in and see if I can't identify a person.
Okay.
This sounds like the beginning of a good plan.
It's the beginning of one. So we're casting levitate on the bug thing.
Yes. Sorry, I'm reading through.
And
Objects flung into other things. No, it's okay. Yeah. No, it sounds like it shouldn't be too bad because it's like, oh yeah, your test is equal to like for every 200 kilograms. It's like, no, not that big.
Okay.
How about for every 200 grams? You just peer it.
Yeah.
you're like, oh yeah, just.
Yeah. Okay. So we cast levitate on the bug.
Yes.
So magic. You have to determine what force you're going to cast the spell at. This matters because of drain. Every time you cast a spell, you have to suffer the effects of drain. So the spell may say like how much force it needs to be cast. It might not. A lot of the time people pick their magic as the level of the force.
Yeah.
Because it's easier to figure out drain that way.
I mean, he shouldn't need much force at all. Since
No,
only-
you really don't.
It shouldn't take much force to lift it. It does say that the amount of force does affect the movement of it while I'm trying to get it there.
Mhm.
So, if I just shoot for my regular magic rating, is that
Yep.
sound like a decent plan to everybody who knows this more than I have
Yes,
in the
that
past
sounds
20
fun.
something years?
Gregor looks at you
Okay,
and says,
cool.
"You should use your magic score."
Gregor's got it. He knows.
Okay. Force 5. Click.
Ooh.
So yes, it says force 5, drain 3.
That's a lot of dice for 2 successes. Can you imagine if this was at the table? You'd have been like, "Harsha, harsha, 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 gosh."
Yeah.
1, 2.
Yep. That is how it used to work.
Yep.
If words are hard. I pinned the combat casting or spell casting thing in our chat, and it will explain drain and how to calculate for it.
So I got to the step 9 of this is take the lesser of your hits in the spell's force. So that okay, I guess that would be the hits then.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because you can't like go over the force.
Unless you overcast, but
Right.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so that's 2.
Sure. You know, we're gonna say sure because of timing.
Sorry, I didn't realize it keeps going on for like more like now assemble a new pool of dice and like do the thing.
Yep. Yeah. So the bug is levitated up to a place where it can stick onto the wall near where you saw some of the signatures earlier, and you can wiggle it in between the cracks in the wall into this like crappy, dusty, moldy kind of closet area where you see 2 people. One is a female and one is an older, really scrawny looking human with like scars on his face and things like that. And then you can obviously tell that there's a problem here because the woman is like tied to a chair with a gag in her mouth.
I
We got a
think I found her.
picture. We got a picture of who we're looking for, right?
Yeah, sure. Yep. Mm-hmm.
I checked that
That's-
against the picture.
Yep, you got it. It's hole in one. You did it in one, guys. Congrats.
We picked the right location
Mission
first.
successful. All right.
Yeah.
We get to
Did
go
it.
now.
Thank you.
All right, we
for
found her.
fitting
Send
this
that information and
module
leave.
to fit into an HSG time block.
I got 20 minutes to get through a combat, so like
Now's the part where we just bust in.
yeah.
Well, so
Yeah.
now we know that she's there on that floor.
Yep.
And what we if we can like get into the second floor, then we don't have to worry about all the yahoos on the first floor.
Right. From what you've seen from looking around, there's 2 secure doors on the back end of the place, the large loading door, and all the windows, which are, can you guys see the map? What's up?
Yeah.
Okay. There are 4 windows, including one on a balcony, that are all like blacked out. That one on the balcony looks like one of those like the sliding glass door. Very secure, the most secure of doors.
Yeah.
If you were to ask me.
Right. Yeah.
I have an
Held by a
auto picker
stick.
too.
Yeah, where you just shimmy it a bunch and then the
And the
locks.
stick pops up. Yep.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and then you're like, okay, cool. Now I'm inside the person's house. Yeah.
I also totally have lock picks and an auto picker
Mhm.
for like locks. So
So
Just
okay,
pick one.
way of getting us onto that balcony. What are our options? He levitates us, or we do something else.
How much can you levitate? How heavy? Like I got a Doberman drone back here with a light machine gun on it that we could just drop up there.
Is it more than 400 pounds?
I don't know. It didn't actually say, but I bet not.
It's like, yeah, your difficulty numbers are low for every like It's 1 for every 200 kilograms. So
How far away from the building are you guys?
Yeah,
we're
good
parked right
question.
outside.
Oh,
3.5 miles.
we are an appropriate distance. Does some of us have like some kind of tactics or something to? We want to be in line of sight so we can be looking at it and talking about it, but not like
Mhm.
super stupid close to.
Give me a second. Let me see if I got something.
I got 50 feet of rope.
50 feet.
Always. And an 8-foot, 6-foot pole.
10-foot pole.
10 foot. Thank you. How could I get that wrong?
8 and 6,
Dude.
way too short.
I would make the argument because I have Mafia Safe House that I would know how to set up security on Mafia Safe House. It's an intuition.
So Mafia Safe House is. Go ahead and roll it.
It's a place to go.
Yeah,
Just
I'll
set up
explain why
there.
that doesn't work later, but we'll go with it.
They're about
Um,
2 minutes away from me knocking on the front door.
Yeah, I know.
I know. That's why I'm like so.
The
how-
opposite thing is about to happen too.
I can levitate you and just shoot you through that glass door at the top. That's
They fly.
Hilarious.
Oh, I got 3.
And what are you trying to accomplish?
Dave wants tactics, so we're just far enough away that we're not going to be noticed.
Oh, yeah, that's fine. Yep, sure. Yep, I'll give you that.
Okay.
What I'm also going to give you is this door opening
Oh,
right here. And the orc that's inside shooting spray and pray in your guys' direction.
oh shit.
Yeah, right. We just had our M1. We just had a giant robot. Moment.
Everyone roll initiative.
Yes.
There should be a button, hopefully.
You know, we could have just walked up and knocked on the door. I had a security card from that orc. We could
Sure,
have.
that would have worked. I'm sure that would have worked.
I have con.
Where
and
is
I
the
have-
button?
Boom! I dropped an 11 on initiative.
Sure, that's good.
Are we supposed to be able to select tokens?
Yes, they're not working. I don't know why it's all like.
Where's the button for initiative?
On the core. And it's on the right side on attributes.
Oh, I
Second
see
one
it.
down.
Yep. I was looking for something different.
Like, why does it look like it has a layer over it? I don't understand.
Did
Is
you
there
Oh.
drop
something
them
on the
into
GM layer in
background or
roleplay?
the character?
See if you can move your token now.
Nope.
I
It's like they're in
cannot.
the background.
They're in the background?
Are they in the background?
No, they're in the token layer.
Right click.
Are they
Oh, okay.
associated?
So we have to drag them out from our character sheet for us to be able to control them.
Oh, that's dumb.
Is the deal like? Yeah.
I got it.
Okay, well, I'm deleting.
Well, mine. Oh, there we go. Oh, shit. That didn't work. That took me out of the game.
Oh,
Sorry, guys.
All right, now I'm going to do it. So I'm going to select my token, and now I'm going to click on initiative. There it is.
Right, we have to pull out.
It does
Yeah.
not want to let me do that for myself.
No, I'm in
here.
the same boat.
I pulled out my character sheet.
you click on like the name of the character, not the token image.
Yep.
If that helps.
Yeah, click and drag on the name.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Everybody good?
Hey, look.
There I am. Wow, I'm fast. Look at me. Speedy.
Yeah, we're going to need that speed here in just a second.
Yeah. We're gonna say that you guys are 50 feet away from in whatever direction you guys want to be.
Sure.
And these things are obviously on top of each other. They're just not for the sake of this.
Is there? Where are the lines between the floors?
So
We can see the furniture.
Yep.
We used to be able to see like black outlines. I think those were like hidden areas.
you
And
can't see them
now-
now?
I
Mm-mm.
can't see any walls. I just see like the furniture
Grid.
Mhm.
I'm in the construct.
What can you see? You can see them now, right?
No.
Still the same. I can see the people and the furniture, but I can't see any walls or doors.
I'm trying to figure it out, guys. I'm sorry.
No, it's all good.
Okay. Objects, maps, and backgrounds.
Good old Roll20, making it easy. Folks, you know what's real easy? Legend Keeper.
Legend Keeper.
Now, if you have a role-playing game campaign or a creative writing project, maybe a group you're trying to just organize what events you're running,
What can you see
Sure.
now?
a
Nothing.
2-week-long charity
All
stream event, like, Legend Keeper is the place to put all that information to keep track of it.
That's right. That's right. Any projects you're doing, really, just make a map, make a little image.
Can you
Tokens.
get a beta key to Legend Keeper anyway?
You sure can. Yeah,
What a great
definitely.
question, Rich.
Definitely.
How could
So
that
can.
be?
Yeah, absolutely.
God,
Here.
but if I got an invitation to Legend Keeper, how would I share it with my friends?
Yeah, well, so that's the great thing is when you have a project, you can invite your friends to your project, up to 50.
50
can
friends?
What can you see now?
We can see the furniture and the tokens.
Do you think about maybe going to freehand and drawing some lines?
Some boxes. Freehand, what is it? Freehand and
Or you can do like draw shape.
Draw shape. Yeah, draw a rectangle by
Yeah.
holding Alt.
I would just draw those lines in.
Or Alt does a circle.
Oh, does Alt do the circle?
The default is a rectangle.
Oh, thank you. Shift to snap to
Sorry,
grid.
freehand draw shape.
Yep.
Yeah, like the paintbrush and then draw shape.
I
Boom.
see some lines.
Boom, 100%.
Rawr, I'm in there. Sorry.
Just run in there like a... I run 50 feet. I kill everybody. That's my action.
Can you see the things now?
Yes, yes, we can see walls now. Thank you.
So there's no walls on the bottom. There are walls on the top.
Okay.
There are places to hide on the top or on the bottom as well. Sorry. I'm very annoyed that that's not working.
It's all good.
1 second. Sorry. No,
I get it. I totally get it. Because when you're sitting there trying to get all your assets together, it's like you can see everything, but what do they get to see and all that stuff? And if you have the pro account, then it's even like harder.
Yeah.
You have more options.
Okay. That I sent in our chat where things are located.
Oh, okay, cool.
So, okay, let's try and.
Oh, easy peasy.
Not
Oh my
do
god.
that.
You've got so many awesome map actions going on in here. It's a shame we can't see these things.
Yeah, sorry. y'all.
Are they on the GM layer?
I don't think so. They're on the map and background layer. Is there?
Is the grid on a layer that's above?
I don't think so.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Grid
I'm sorry,
usually gets
guys.
added automatically. Anyway.
It's all
Can you
good.
move your tokens? That's what's important.
Yes.
Okay.
I need to not freehand a big pink line on my guy's face.
So what
Oh, initiative.
what
Okay.
door is open?
The big main loading door.
Cool.
Does anyone like on their sheet that specifically says like initiative passes to?
I got a
One.
I got a apostrophe 3.
Okay.
It says equal 1, and then I got 3 after that. So what is
Yeah.
that?
Yeah,
What's
mine
your-
has 3 in parentheses.
Okay, I believe it's your max, like the max that you can go.
Okay.
So I've got. Mine says initiative parentheses astral, and then it says initiative passes parentheses astral, and then they both have a separate parentheses and non-parentheses number.
So both of those are for if you're gonna like go into astral combat, which is not what we're doing spellcasting combat. It's your reaction and intuition, I believe, is the actual score.
Okay.
Okay, we're just gonna take it from the way we have it here. Mike.
Kotoro is going to run for the van.
The van, you're in the Orc Underground.
Oh, well, then he's going to run and hide behind anything really big.
Okay.
And
There's plenty of like boxes on the docks to hide behind.
Yeah, complete cover. And then he's going to send his Doberman running in that direction.
Okay. Your Doberman can. Oh, I got. The best laid plans. That's gonna. Can I assign this to you? Controlled by Mike. There should be a little drone here. Can you see that?
Yep.
So that's your little drone.
Okay. It doesn't say how fast they move. I don't see that.
Let's go 30 meters.
Really fast.
So it gets to, we'll say it gets to right here.
Okay.
And if that thing is open,
Yes.
we're gonna shoot.
You shoot at that orc.
Yep, at that orc guy.
Okay.
Right there.
You should have combat dice for that thing.
So it has a targeting system of 3.
Okay.
Yeah. So targeting 3 autosoft. So let me see. Attack. So it's. Well, let me see something here. Let me see my character. Gunnery. Yeah, so 3. So it's going to be my gunnery plus my command. I think if I just hit gunnery, it should work. So let's see if that works. Okay.
So you got
2 successes.
2 hits. Okay. And then I'm trying to look between 2 books, guys. Sorry. They don't have dodge, so it's just 4 dice. Yeah, they succeeded. They got 1 hit, and you got 1 more than them, so it goes through.
Okay. It does 6p.
Okay, so defender rolls. Add your net hits, which is 1 to your weapon ammo DV, so it's 7, so it's 8p. And they have armor jacks. Haven't done this in forever. Okay, their armor jacket is 8. So it goes through, it's gonna hit their armor, and their armor is gonna go, we're gonna say the blades down to 7, and no damage gets through.
Okay.
I'm taking that from Cyberpunk because I don't completely know how this works, so we're going that way. So the next one up is David.
I think that as the face, I'm gonna pull out my pistol, and I'm gonna stand near my drone rigger and protect him.
Okay. Is there anything else you'd like to do? That's a simple action.
I think take some cover. You know,
Okay. Yeah, he's
Like-
hiding behind cover. So
yeah. I don't think the old Gregor here is going to be the hero that saves the day. I think that I'm going to cover a base and, try and catch a foul ball.
okay.
How noble of you, sir.
Yeah.
Okay. Then Rich, you're up.
Oh, yeah. You know, this is the moment I've been waiting for. I want to move here,
Okay.
maybe there. And then after I move, I wish I could control my guy instead of the
You can.
ruler. Here we go. After I
Okay.
move,
Grab the arrow.
it's flashback time. I'm throwing a flashback right in here.
Okay.
And then are you gonna stare at it or?
No, I got cyber eyes, baby, with special flash suppression capabilities.
Nice. Summarize.
So a
Okay.
flashback designed to, it's a size of a pack of cigarettes. Not that we have cigarettes in the future. And it's designed to fire
Here.
random
It's
strobe
the
sequences
size of
to
a
story
extra
and
large
blind
vape
opponents.
cartridge.
So I throw
Okay.
my jewel at him.
Okay. Projectiles.
I think I probably have to do some kind of, hold on, let me look back at the rules. Flashback. I think I'd have to do some kind of agility or maybe athletics check.
Hey, Nighthawk, your character is the one way over in the corner, right? Okay, perfect.
I'm
I just
reading something really quick.
making sure my
Choosing.
character is next to the correct marker, and that all these other yahoos are not my problem.
What's the actual? Oh, do you have throwing weapons
Do I have throwing weapons? Let me
as a
look.
skill?
I don't know. I have flashbacks. Let me look at my character sheet. Come on, pop out. Come on, Phobabet. You know you got it. No.
Okay, then it's just straight agility.
Straight agility.
This is gonna be great.
Bam. Oh, attribute. Hold on. Agility. Submit.
Okay, that's three
wins.
successes. Okay. Sweet. Then
They get -4.
they get a nice 4 on their die.
Yes.
I like
Blinded.
to think that your character is actually like doing a running commentary.
I'm saying all this out loud as I play.
Because you're doing an in-character voice that makes me think it's in character. So
I look at this guy and I go, flashback, mother trucker.
take a minus
They
4
all,
at the
like-
eyes.
Scream and try and avert their eyes and stuff like that. Casey, you're up.
Seeing how my brethren has actually done something useful,
Come on, Zinjo. You know I did it to get your approval.
he will be pulling out his pistol and getting to here. And he's opening fire on the first orc that decided to shoot him.
Okay.
Nope, I need to switch over to range. And then,
Come on.
ooh, do I want to fire my shotgun that has 9p damage?
Only if you shoot to this side of me.
Scatter shot.
Is it a scatter shot? I didn't read it.
If only you shoot like that.
Don't shoot at me.
What's fletching ammo? Is that a scatter shot?
It's a bunch of little arrows.
That's those like little arrows, yeah, that get into shrubbery and brush and
All right, well, I'll just hit my explosive ammo then.
Imagine a cactus blowing up in my backside.
I move over here, just out of his way.
Okay.
oh man, look at that dispersion. You guys are ready to catch grenades.
Okay, so you succeeded. You beat them by 2.
Cool.
David, quit feeding the DM ideas.
Just saying. Dispersion.
Don't quit
is a
feeding
thing.
ideas to the
Look,
DM.
man.
That's a blue falcon.
You said they were for the DM. I still haven't gone yet.
It says
so
AP
okay.
-1, so I'm guessing this is not a good armor penetrating bullet.
This number is
3,600 times 2. Okay. Yeah. Divide by
So-
the remaining crew members.
What was the
Minus
the
the
P on
amount he
it?
already gave to his friend.
5.
5. Okay, so 2
Let
net
me
hits
calculate this.
plus the weapon is 7p.
Mhm.
And then the ammo does something too. And I am not on the ammo table, but I think it adds +2 to the P. Sorry, guys.
No, you're good. That is why we do this here. To learn the system.
According
this
to
is-
my calculations, that's a kill. That's all I can tell you right there.
This
I
is a
just worked it
reasonable-
out.
You got
It's a
pie
kill.
graph. You got a pie graph up. How would you do that so fast?
Yeah. I got some skills.
Wouldn't you like
It
to
says
know?
in here that flechette ammo is AP modifier +5.
Right, but he shot explosive rounds. So, okay, so you had 8 total, 1 gets through. So you've done 1 box of damage so far.
I'll be
2.
pulling out my shotgun next.
So work 1.
There it is. There it is.
I was like, yep, no.
That was your run up shooting button. And
Yeah,
then-
that
Don't
was-
make me
that
out
was
of
like-
line.
Oh, okay. And he just pulls out the sawed off shotgun. Like, okay,
Yeah.
this is how we're gonna do this now.
Okay. Ethan, you're up.
Ooh wee. Well, what am I as a ever fragile magic user going to do?
Use your 4 hit points wisely.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn invisible
Okay.
because that seems like a good thing to do. So I'm just gonna click it and see what happens. The force should be equal to what? My magic?
Yeah, that's common.
Cool. Why not? Okay. I got 1.
Oh, you've improved invisibility.
Okay.
Yeah,
so-
which actually makes me invisible versus just convincing people's brains that I'm invincible
Oh,
or invisible.
wild. That's
You're
It bends
also
light.
invincible. You're
I'm also invincible. Yeah, that's also canon.
Mhm.
So now I have to do my drain roll,
Yeah.
which is logic and willpower. 0, so that's bad.
So you take 2 drain.
Yeah, which is stun damage because I
Stun
didn't
damage.
overcast.
Yep.
Cool. And I guess those go. Okay, yeah, that makes sense how it goes. Cool.
Okay.
But I think I'm invisible.
You are.
Cool.
You've
Yeah.
convinced yourself you're invisible. What do you
Yep.
do?
Yeah, you can move if you want.
Yeah. Yeah, there's like a bunch of rules in here about how this invisibility thing works.
Well, we're gonna just work it like it's D&D invisibility. So
Attacks against me suffer the target hidden modifier, which is on page 150.
noted.
So go with that. We'll
They
keep
don't
that part of it,
see-
I
yeah.
think.
Well,
But all the other rules I think are good. How far can I move?
you're a human. I believe it's 30 meters.
Uman.
Does that okay? Well, okay. So 25 to get there.
So I don't know if you guys can see it. There's a bar. It's 1, 2, 3, 4 boxes are 6 meters.
Okay. I would like to get inside and like over here while they can't see me.
Back
Yep.
to the calculator.
Sounds good.
So I'll just run in there and be ready to do some mischief.
Okay.
Next turn.
Awesome. So now the orcs get to go.
Not fair.
Oh, why?
It's
Why
didn't
you
even
get
end up
2
tomorrow.
initiative? One's gonna go there. This one's gonna come here. This one is going to shoot at Rich.
Blinded by the light.
Right, so I have a -4, right?
Mm-hmm.
So pistols, okay. -4, okay. Wait, no, that's not how that math worked. This was okay.
Do you need me to get my calculator?
Nope. So I got 3 hits on Rich. Rich, you're gonna roll reaction or reaction and dodge if you have the dodge skill.
Reaction. I see those shots coming and I move quickly for 2.
Okay, so 1 still hits.
That's okay. I'll take that on my armor.
Yeah, you probably will.
Ooh, I hit the wrong button.
So it's 5p. 1. Your armor is what? 6?
7.
7. Okay, so none goes through. It ablates down to 6 though.
All right, I will keep track of that.
Okay, thank you. And then the other one is going to shoot at Casey. He is also going to, and only it's 1 hit. So reaction and dodge are just reaction. Dodge is a skill. Or-
Also,
Zinjo,
you're muted.
Zinjo, you're muted.
Sorry. No, I've been talking. I just like
Mm-mm.
sorry. So I got you said reaction
Or
and
and dodge.
dodge.
Do you have dodge?
It's a
I
skill.
do not.
I know have dodge.
Then it's just reaction.
All right, and that's agility.
No, it's
right
reaction.
there, below agility.
Gotcha.
I help out my troll brother.
Mm-hmm. Okay, cool. You it goes wide, like you are nowhere near it, and it goes flying past you.
I look at Zinjoy with respect.
Okay. Cool. So that ends the first part of the combat phase. We subtract 10 from anybody. Anyone that is remaining gets to go. So
I think Ramil, the goth boy, wants to go.
did I skip you? Oh,
My initiative was only 8, so I was pretty low down in the order to begin with.
Oh, okay. Yeah, then you're up, Mike. Sorry.
Go Cure.
Okay. Okay. Can I make it up to hide behind my 2 fine troll friends here?
Yes, you can. Yep. Mhm.
Okay, cool.
The meat shields are holding steady.
I have game mechanical questions, and or like situational questions. Did Ethan, did you warn anybody that you were going in after you like blooped?
It's probably like going in, invisible, run.
Okay. Then I will ask my other question, but it is purely for informational purposes. How big is a mana ball?
Depends on the force of the spell. The
Gotcha.
larger
Okay.
the higher the force, the larger the mana ball.
You get to control that shit? Nice.
Got a
Fancy.
Roger Golem over here.
All right. Then this guy here, he's like already been shot at and stuff.
One more system question, just so we know. Things like fire elementals, which are coming up, can they be harmed by weapons, or can they only be harmed by magic?
Only be harmed by magic, I believe. There might be some special like equipment that can
Sure.
deal with them, but yeah.
Okay.
Any of your damage values should have either S or P after it. P is for physical, S is for spirit.
No, it's for stun.
Or it's for stun, right?
Mm-hmm. So
Cool. Just want to understand.
Yep.
What? Yeah.
Yep.
Cool.
We're Yep, I agree. So you're casting mana ball or mana bolt?
Yeah, I will. No, yeah, I will hit him with a lightning bolt then.
Even okay.
And this and this
Okay, so you hit for 3.
3.
Your
And
willpower is
only
9.
now do I realize there is actually a drain button I could have been using before.
Ooh.
I got 2, so you got 1 hit.
Okay.
What does lightning bolt do?
Mucho damage.
Is that DV?
Yeah.
It is force divided by 2. It was force 5, so it's 2.5. It's rounded up.
Yep. So it's
Count
3
Right? Plus
your
3.
hit.
So it's 6 plus the 1 hit for 7.
To their stun track.
It does say physical damage.
Physical. It is physical
Yeah.
to the one in the front. So it's 7. 3, 4, 5. Okay, cool. He does not look happy. Actually,
Well, that would be
they're-
a shame if I wasn't behind a pair of trolls. So
Yeah, he looks like he's about to fall over. He is very crispified. Okay,
so now I need to roll drain then.
yes, please.
4.
Ooh, that is a roll.
This
Dang, dude.
that is a very, very lucky roll. Yes.
All 6s.
So
and
your
1s.
drain
Holy
was
smokes.
3. You got a 4. You're fine, I believe.
Okay.
Cool.
Cool.
Yeah. Okay. So now we subtract 10 from everybody's roll. Those who still have points get to go again. So Nighthawk, you get to go first.
Okay, the drone. Can I see any of the 3 guys on the first floor? Do any of them look magey?
No.
No.
Mm-mm.
Well, shit.
They all
Then,
look.
huh?
Nothing. Go ahead.
Okay, so I'm just gonna probably not the one that's almost dead,
Mm-hmm.
but the next one, I guess, that I could see with my drone guy.
Mm-hmm.
And we're gonna do a burst from the machine gun.
Okay.
So let's see. It's gonna be do.
So I think if you change, oh no, never mind. Okay.
Okay, I got 3 1s.
Oh. No, you're fine. It's less than.
Okay, so then we do that, but so it's normally a 6 damage value.
Well, hold on. I have to resist.
Okay,
You do not resist.
I don't resist. So that's 0. So 2
Okay.
plus.
so 2 plus, and then it's 6 for is the normal, but because I did a narrow burst, it is plus 5, so 11 plus 2, so 13.
Okay, that orc is dead.
Cool.
Which one?
This one. There.
Oh,
Okay. David.
I'm gonna spend this combat round just making sure that there's nobody like coming up on us. That there's not like some security guy we didn't account for that's trying to bust our rigor. And if there's nobody coming this round, then probably next round I'll run up and join the crew.
Okay. Yep. Roll a perception check.
Okay. Where is my character sheet? There it is. Perception, a skill that I have. I promise. There it is. Boom.
You see, no, you don't see anything coming up on you. You do see a head kind of like look out through the curtain up here.
Okay.
Kind of peering out at what's going on down there.
All right. I'm gonna radio to the crew using my internal comms.
Mhm.
Somebody blast a window. Window right,
Okay. Rich,
second
you're
floor.
yeah, like Rich, you're up next.
Enjoy. Kanto's up on us by 1. We must fix this. I run in, yelling, S is for shotgun. It's good enough for me. And I blast this guy right there.
Poor guy.
Mossberg. S is for shotgun.
I don't think that this guy has positive dice to roll. Could someone look at or I guess I can look really quick. I choose you, Pikachu. Sorry, Ethan.
You're good.
He can roll. He can roll 1 positive die. No, he can't because you blinded him.
That's right.
He cannot defend. So you hit
I hit with my shotgun.
with
For
2.
9p.
Plus the 2. Yeah, that guy is super dead. Like super holes. So many holes are in this man. You can see through him.
Zinjoy, I got 1. Catch up.
Okay. So that ends all of combat.
Well, how about homegirl right here?
Get the assist for that.
So that ends all of this combat phase.
Oh.
We roll initiative again.
Okay. I was about to say, how am I supposed to catch up if we're done?
Oh, I only got a 10. I am sad.
We got 9. Wait, I rolled an 11.
That's good.
So minus 10, would I get to go again
Yes. Yes.
for the
Says-
first
it
combat
says-
phase? Or wait, or
You'll
was
get
it a
second combat phase?
Or was it not? Was it a 10? Okay.
It was
yeah,
a
I read
10.
it
That's
wrong.
what I wrote down.
Gotcha. Yeah. That's what it was.
Got me an 11.
I misread.
I want the
Okay.
15 that I rolled before I selected my token.
Oh. I mean, okay, that's fine.
This person's dead.
Yes, I'll delete them in a second. David rolled twice, and it's like
I know. I messed
confusing
everything
me.
up.
It's
I'm
real
sorry.
bad.
I'm sorry.
It's all right. And then
I would like to roll twice and keep the better.
did you roll, Rich? You
Yeah.
did. Okay.
Oh, damn, I got the same.
This was the very
Damn.
first one. This was the
Gotcha.
very first one.
Oh,
Gotcha.
shit.
That is solid.
That's awesome. Thank you, roll 20. He's like, I'm going to roll again. Watch this. Yeah, roll 20. He's like, fuck that.
Oh my god.
Okay. Nighthawk, you're up.
I'm going to have my drone. Let's see. It is. Let's move that here. So this is my drone. He's going to move it over here
Okay.
and shoot at this lady here.
Oh, that's good.
Okay.
That's not the person that we had that was tied up, right?
No, that's the
Okay.
person that I was saying was peeking through the curtains. No,
Right.
she's actually like here, just on the second floor, right?
Correct. Yeah, she's not. Yeah, you don't have to move your thing.
So I'll put him back, and he'll just reposition, and he is going to fire another burst.
Okay.
Death reigns from above.
Or
Okay.
below in this case.
Yes.
The-
I don't know. There's still time to levitate it.
it's true.
It
You
is a
just pick up the
tie.
drone.
The tie goes to the shooter.
Okay.
So you just don't have any DV to go to it.
What do you mean I don't have any DV to go to it?
So your 5P or whatever it is still goes,
Okay.
but there's no net result here because we got the same thing. So it's 0 that gets added to your 5P or whatever it is.
Oh, okay. So it would be 5P, or sorry, 6P plus the 5P for the burst.
Right. You don't see that person anymore.
Okay.
Like, oh, that was a bad idea. Looking out that window. I'm gonna do something else with my life.
Mhm.
So here's my question now. Was that the maid?
No.
Go and make.
There is a
coffee.
big hole in that window though. Like you heard all the glass shatter. Like that like didn't even matter that there was glass there.
Mm-mm.
Weird that, eh? Dax, you're up.
All right. So I feel like I spied some good stuff. I'm going to reposition a little bit closer, but still behind cover. I still want to be covering my rigger. Just because I don't because you're like all in on what you're seeing, right? You're not really aware of what's going on around you. Yeah. So I'm gonna move like, I don't know, to another piece of cover that's a little bit further away.
Okay.
And Kotoro's gonna yell out or comms out to everybody and be like, "That's scratch 2 for the little guys."
Okay. So now it's the orc's turn, and you're gonna all hear "fuck this shit," and that one's just gone. Like,
That's awesome.
He broke morale.
I love it.
Yeah, that is just not happening.
Mother.
Mike R, you're up.
There goes another possible kill for the trolls.
Don't give him business card.
Which way did he go?
He ran northward.
There's like a security door right here,
Yep.
and he goes out of it.
He's on the other side of the building and ran away. He can sprint. He can sprint 2 times up to his speed, and orc I think is 40 meters.
Dwarves are gonna win.
So anyway, it's Mike's turn.
Not that I've noticed other tokens in the back of the garage here, but have we seen what those are at all? Or
There's a track with drones on them, but they haven't moved the entire time.
okay, clearly nothing to be concerned about then.
Mhm.
So I don't know. I mean, my goal is really just to make it towards that stairway in the back to try to head upstairs, I guess.
Okay.
I have no idea how far I should be moving.
30 meters.
That
So about that. Sure.
about that? Okay.
Like a
Yeah.
box is 6 meters, is that right?
4 boxes is 6 meters.
Oh well, shoot,
I
bro.
think.
1,
I
2,
need
3,
to
4.
completely
1,
look up
2,
these
3,
rules again.
4. You could definitely hit that.
Yeah. Then I'll like peek up the stairs, finger guns ready.
You do not see anything up there yet. Casey.
No,
it's your
no
turn.
flickering lights at the top of the stairs.
Not
or-
yet.
well, either way.
Nope.
Okay, cool.
Mm-mm.
So, he's just kind of walking in. He's like, cowards.
Damn, Tootin.
So what you're seeing in here is like a table of chairs like overturned. There's barrels, there's crates, there's boxes of like military style like boxes. Not military, but that's the style. In here. So it's like a bunch of smuggling stuff, basically.
Yeah. So I'm kind of like, I walk in and I want to roll intimidate, but I'm gonna shout that this is Zingo from the O'Malley clan. We just want the girl. You give us a girl, we won't kill you today.
Okay. Roll and intimidate.
What is my intimidate? It's attribute, right?
Intimidate's a skill.
It's a skill.
I'm gonna laugh
yeah.
if you don't have intimidate.
No, I have intimidate. I'm only gonna get one success.
I have 2. You don't. Fuck you and the Omis.
That
That's
was
what you
just rude.
hear in return.
Okay.
Then it is Rich's turn.
All right. I'm not into talking. I'm into letting my shotgun do talking.
I'm into blasted.
So we're gonna get over 4 squares. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna hold my action. I'm gonna hold my running to here.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna. So I got a little cover. I'm gonna blast this orc over here in the corner with my shotgun.
So these are drones.
Oh, these are drones?
Yeah, but they haven't moved since you got in here.
Okay, then I'm gonna go back because
Mhm.
I misread who they were.
Mm.
I do not know my brother is invisible.
Nope.
And I'm going to run this way over to the stairs.
A troll almost runs into you.
A troll?
Ethan runs into Ethan, to an invisible Ethan. That's
It's up
Yeah.
against the wall.
what. Like shit.
Yeah.
You hear, as you run by, you just hear the sound against the wall, just like thunk.
Can
as Hound just goes.
Can I make it to the top of the stairs?
With your movement, yes, you can.
Bam!
There is a door at the top of the stairs.
Right here.
Uh-huh. No, here.
Oh, can I bust that door open?
You can with a strength check, maybe.
Oh, yes, we're doing that. That is a big yes. Let's do a strength check. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Arrgh!
Oh.
Oh, wait,
Jesus.
though.
6 successes on strength.
That's 16 dice.
Look at all those ones.
It's not a glitch, though. It's not a glitch, and it is the amount needed to break that barrier.
You lucky devil, you.
It's like
So I was-
Christmas looking at this thing. There's so many 6s and 1s.
Yeah. So I was saying that it's heavy material, which is an armor rating 6, and structure rating 7. But I'm gonna say you shoulder into it like at full speed going up those stairs, and that door just flies off its hinges.
And I yell,
Leaving
me looking for Fiona.
You kind of hear like muffled yelling from back in the corner.
Okay.
You see for just a moment this pillar of fire
Forgot about
kind
that.
of in front of
Uh-oh. 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 Out of character. Uh-oh.
It might
So-
be okay. It might be okay because if we killed the mage, then it's free to do whatever it wants. But if it didn't, you're a marshmallow.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
So it's Ethan's turn.
Aha!
This is my perma character.
Was your perma character.
Alas.
Might be KFC here in a second.
Let's see. 5, 10. So that's 15. 15 more. I'm gonna move to, let's see, 5, 10.
Get your
I'm gonna
cat.
move here.
Okay.
That's it. I can't see anything, so that's what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
You hear a bunch of rumbling upstairs and a huh?
Is there like a dash action to where like if I haven't
There's a
if I'm
sprint.
like a sprint, so like if I'm not doing anything else, I can move more.
Yeah, it's ×2 your movement.
Okay, so that'll be 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm not gonna run into.
You don't want to
Hum-
run up to the homie with the. No.
I'm good. I will use some of that just to get like right here, behind the combat mage, who's gonna probably blow something up here in a second.
Okay.
And that's me.
Cool. Sweet. It's the Spirit of Fire's turn.
Uh-oh.
That sounds way worse than a fire elemental. Spirit of fire.
It's so bad when you say it that way.
It does. Tack a the in front of that. The spirit of fire.
It's the something of something that's bad. Like if Griffith had gotten involved with a demon of fire, probably would have thought twice instead of saying it's fire demon. I'm like, whatever. Fire demon.
6.
Pish posh.
It gave me really wicked attune powers, okay? I am a fish man that has elemental control of fire. I have the best of both worlds.
Why do you
That
say
is
that
fair.
and then don't tell me what that is?
What was
Did
that,
you
Mike?
have that in this game?
Say again?
Why weren't we using that?
I'm sorry, I was reading something. I
No,
don't.
side conversation. Sorry, GM.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, you're fine.
Yeah, Ben had. I made that canon
Okay.
a while back.
Made it canon. Mike,
'Cause you
did you
blaze-
realize that had become canon?
Blaze in the dark. I've used attuned every once in a while
Go
and
for
said,
it. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, see,
No, I get you had the skill attune, but I didn't know you had elemental control of fire.
yeah. That's
Man,
how
I've got the
that's
skill
how I
of
burnt up the
tune. I
ghost.
don't-
That's how I manufactured it. Mike never said no, so that's how I always burnt up.
Mike never noticed that was the backstory for it, but yeah, screw it. Go with
Absolutely.
it. I don't even care.
Is that how it works in Blades in the Dark? Because this could be. I want to play this game now.
I've just
Blade-
been sneaking by
Blades-
the GM
Let's
this
say
whole
no.
time.
I've been burning up ghosts for a minute.
Blades in the Dark is I wait for them to do something, they roll dice, and I tell them how life gets worse. That's
I've
the
also
whole
been-
game.
So,
Oh, sorry. Jim.
Sorry.
no, you're fine, guys. I was trying to read something. I didn't know that this could do this. So the fire elemental is going to move there, and it's going to engulf the troll.
This does
Um,
not sound like what the
so-
troll wants to have happen.
No.
The engulf power gives the critter, the spirit, the ability to draw victims into itself, thus smothering the victim. Treat engulf as a melee attack. If the attack succeeds, it inflicts damage, and the critter engulfs the victim in its grasp.
Don't trolls have a
So
whole thing
glad I
about
didn't ask
fire?
about sprint.
Don't trolls have a thing about fire?
Maybe.
This one's about to.
They burn.
They burn real good.
So
Rich, I love your character so much.
that's
For the time that I know them.
Yeah, I was about to say you better get all that loving in now, because I don't have
Don't
anything to
worry.
love in a minute.
I got a jacket.
31.
No, it's 3 hits.
Oh, 3 hits. Okay.
And then
Do I
Rich.
Do I get a reaction?
It's a melee attack, so dodge if you have it, but reaction if you don't.
That's what I got. Let's go for a big roll, team. Reaction. Big roll. Big roll. 2.
Hmm.
I still win.
A lot of ones in there.
Only 3.
Only 3.
Okay, back to engulf. Now that I've hit, net hits on the melee attack increase the DV of this damage. The victim resists this damage normally with a damage resistance test using body plus half impact armor round up.
What do I hit?
It means that you start to die, my friend.
Do I do body?
So there's not a roll, it's just the math.
Oh,
So
okay.
it's body plus impact. Or plus half your impact. So what's your, there should be a ballistics and an impact on your armor.
5.
Is your impact?
Yeah, ballistic is 6.
Okay.
And right now my impact is 5. Did it go down when I got hit earlier?
No.
4? Okay.
So what's your body?
My body is really good at 8.
And then half. So you're at 10. Okay. So
I got a big body.
critters magic and
There's a lot of phobabet to love.
I've got
Full
a,
of bet
I've got
my
a, I've
lip.
got a big meaty butt.
Oh, okay. So you don't take damage yet.
I'm on fire.
But you are held.
Yeah.
Engulfed victims may not move during your next action phase, which is going to be a little bit. During your next action phase, you may attempt to escape. You make an opposed rolling test, blah, blah, blah. If the victim prevails, then he has escaped and takes no damage. If you don't, then you take damage. And then, yeah. So at the moment, you're okay. You
I
just
go on comms.
You're
and
just
tell
sharing a
everybody,
space
I
with the
got
fire.
the fire
spirit.
thing held up right now. Hurry.
Yep. Then
Get it out.
is Nighthawk's turn.
I got it right where we want it.
It can't go anywhere.
I'm gonna turn back to face the room. Like, anybody smell barbecue?
So
You're muted.
sorry, I hit the space bar to unmute on the thing and it sent it running. The speed on my on the Doberman is 75.
Okay.
So with that, and you said each of the boxes is 6?
4 is 6 meters.
Oh, 4 is 6 meters.
Mm-hmm.
So how far can I go?
Complex.
You can move a lot.
Okay. So
There is a troll at the top of the stairs, though.
Can you jump?
Can you jump past the troll?
It's no, he can't, because the troll and the fire spirit are in an archway door thing.
Can you jump up to that balcony?
Yeah, can I jump up onto the balcony here where
Yes.
I blew out the window?
Sure. Roll don't roll anything. It's a bot. So yes, it can jump up there.
So then it's gonna jump up here, and
Okay.
it doesn't know which door they're in.
You know that they're up here
Oh, I know that they're there.
because you saw them there.
So it's gonna run and ram the door. Ram the door.
Ram the gate.
Hold fast.
Roll a what did I make?
Strength.
Strength. Roll a strength check.
Let me see if I can tell you how much strength this thing has.
Not as much as me.
It doesn't say how much strength it has. It has
Roll 46.
body? 46. Okay. So here, let me say 4 submit.
You ram into it, but you glitched.
Oh
You
shit.
critically glitched, actually. You don't make it that far. The drone made it up here, but it starts to slip and slide on the glass and kind of bonks into the bed. And that's all it can do for now.
It just crawls up there and takes it down.
Yeah.
It's very tired.
It saw the bed and it's like, ooh.
I've been carrying this team all day. It's time for me to get my beauty sleep.
Yeah. And Dax, it's your turn.
Oh, cool. So
Sit outside and watch.
it has seemed all clear, right?
Except for the fire element.
Yeah,
Fire
yeah, but that's not something I can address. So I can't solve that. I'm gonna run into this warehouse.
Okay.
It's all friendlies in here, as far as I know.
Yep.
And you said that this was all like smuggling shit in here.
Yep.
I'm gonna start going.
If
through
you
this.
start stealing shit, I'm gonna be so mad.
I'm gonna start going through this stuff and finding the valuables.
Sure.
Are you serious? I'm on fire.
Well, that'll
Which I
take.
can't do anything about. But
That'll
I
take-
can make sure that we get ancillary benefits. Maybe
Roll
a hospital bill
perception.
or your burial fee. Rolls cost extra because you're so stupid big. Oh man! All right, perception. I'm gonna roll perception while I loot this room.
You could at least hit me with a pole and like push me through. Like you could like use your 10-foot pole.
I
and
can't. I
hit
don't
me.
have a 10-foot pole because I'm a dwarf.
If someone's electrocuting, you hit them with a pole.
Look, I don't have a 10-foot pole on my gear list.
Okay.
Mike, you're up. Mike R, you're up. I'm trying to wrap this up for Ethan. So
Okay. Yeah, I will head up the stairs. Keep maintaining a respectful distance from the engulfed troll at the top.
yeah, sounds like a plan.
Can I can see them from here and everything?
Yes. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Think of Burning Man. That's kind of what's happening.
Joke in the man.
Yes. I don't know. One of you is going to be
Can
solid.
banish the
The
spirit.
troll is solid. Can
You
I?
can
I don't know.
banish
I don't have a lot of stuff around like banishment and the spirits and stuff like that. I just straight up have like
Yeah, he
blow
doesn't
things up
have.
spells.
He doesn't have.
Like even the look into the astral plane and see what no, just don't even know
He
how to do
doesn't have
that.
those.
Like it's just like that thing die. Like
Eat him into
You
the
do have the
earth.
conjuring skill. group.
I was
You-
I was about to yeet him, yeah.
You do have the conjuring skill group, so you can banish.
Or conjure a water thing.
And so it's even more complicated and weird.
You conjure the ice bucket challenge.
No.
You ask Rich how on fire does he feel? How fiery is this? Is it like a force 3 fire or a force 4 fire that you feel?
We'll find out how much of a grip it has on him then. Right? That sounds fair.
Sure.
I will try to use levitate to shove it back down to that like kind of corner down there.
Okay.
Just try like
Roll for it.
I was gonna say
The fire spirit or the troll?
both if they're latched together strong enough. I'm trying for the fire spirit.
Roll a willpower check, Rich.
Oh, me? Okay,
Yep.
hold on. Willpower.
Maybe not.
Oh, of course, the greatest roll of the night.
Oh, you did not succeed.
Yeah, I noticed that. 1,
Yeah,
2, 3, 4, 5.
It withstands, as does Rich.
I did not succeed, and I am 50-50 on ones.
So we'll just say that it doesn't succeed,
Okay.
and he is still there. So
But I matched the drain. So
yeah, so you're good.
Okay.
From the other room, you hear shouting. Stop! Stop! I give up. Stop!
Who is yelling?
Captain. So a male voice is yelling.
Okay.
stop. Like you can hear someone moving.
Yeah, he heard me starting to open those crates, and he was like, "No. This is too far."
Yeah.
That's where he
Y'all
draws the
taking
line.
my shit.
The fire spirit is gone. It dissipates, leaving Rich only mildly singed. And yeah, he doesn't come out of the room he's in, but the fire spirit is gone, and he's kind of staring at the drone.
Oh, so when he opens the door?
He opened this door.
Yeah, we just got that machine gun pointed at him.
Yeah, he kind of
from lying in bed.
Yeah.
He opens the door. It does that like cute rollover puppy thing, and like arm up, and then the machine gun comes up.
What's this big pile of blankets? And it just
Yeah. For the sake of expediency, I am going to say that he gives up. He gives up Fiona, who is in the back room and is just she's not really hurt. She's just super dehydrated and hungry. She really just needs to rest.
She was drunk and not fed since then.
That appears in Joe.
He will pay you guys $2,000 to go away and forget this happened. $2,000 as a $2,000 as a group.
Hold on, I want to make a call before that to the O'Malley's, to my group, and see how important he is to us.
He's not important to you guys at all.
Yeah, while they're like negotiating with him, which is weird, I'm opening his shit and I'm looting.
I'm blowing him away with my shotgun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay.
I like how we all completely missed the for the sake of expediency part.
I was trying, Ethan. I tried.
I was like, no, let's go back into combat. Fuck that. We're not done.
No, we'll say if you guys, he is defenseless, so you can roll up on him and shoot the shit out of him.
There you go. Mossberg to the face.
And then you guys get the 2,000 creds anyway.
That doesn't count towards your kills, though. He was not in actual combat.
Look, my family needs this territory, so it's, hey, so I gotta look for my boss.
The fact that
the orc underground
the dwarves beat the trolls. That's good.
Yeah. In the crates, you're not gonna find a lot because it seems to be kind of empty. You'll find a folk eye, that one of the mages can probably use or figure out how to use or to sell. You find a crate of 5 Ares heavy pistols that's in a secure box, so you're gonna have to like figure out the security on that box. Okay. But that's what you find going through everything. Tossing his place, he only has the $2,000. So you guys split that out amongst yourselves, and then calling the number that you were given gets you a drop off, a location for Fiona, which is
she's gonna need some sandwiches, a large bottle of water, and a handful of stimmed herbs.
But give them to me, the medic, because I know how to administer them.
Yeah.
I'm not too sure I trust her. I put her in restraints.
No.
You don't need to use everything off your equipment list in one night. Come on.
No, Gregor doesn't allow that. No. No, she walks free for the rest of the evening.
So you're able to drop her off. You each get paid.
Nice.
Your monies. You split the 2K if you want to. And we close this first chapter of Shadowrun with the lessons we have learned and the friendships that we will never forget we forged.
2K as a group, that means 800 is my share.
Just because you decided to give your entire paycheck over to your fixer friend doesn't mean you get to come up with the math.
So, thank you guys for
Yay!
playing Shadowrun.
Yeah.
Did
Thank
it.
you. Thank you so much for running. This was
That
fun.
was fun.
Yeah, this was
Yeah.
fun.
Great character sheet you found. That made this a lot more role playing versus trying to figure out dice. all the time.
correct.
Yeah, and all the math and stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah,
That was awesome.
we'll hone in what we need to, which is a lot, but I think it went decent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It went great.
Yeah,
Can
it was super
can
fun.
I keep Phobabet for a future adventure?
Probably, yeah.
Yes.
I'm almost half tempted to keep mine too. I
We'll
like-
figure it out because they are built as I think beginner characters.
Do it,
with, like,
do it.
Right. You
but
could
we'll
probably,
look into it.
Also, they
you
live
could
like
get a character that starts off with a Cadillac if you wanted it.
We can always be like aggressive troll partners that like fight against each other.
Oh,
they're
yeah.
also like 20 years in the future from where the campaign's going to be set.
Oh,
So-
okay.
But
That's
for
also
trolls. That might not matter.
Yeah.
It does actually.
it
Trolls
really
have a
matters.
shorter.
Oh, really?
Trolls
Oh.
are way shorter.
Oh,
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
So what would my son be named if I'm Phobabet?
We'll figure it out after the stream is over because I'm trying to
Okay.
get the guy that's running this to bed.
Good night.
So
Everybody at home, you've all been amazing. Thank you for hanging out with us. Ethan, thanks for running, dude.
thank you.
The
Ethan.
technicals.
Oh, yeah.
And thanks, Katrina, for running this. This has been awesome.
Yeah. Thank you
Um,
guys.
And wait. All together now.
No, we're not done yet.
All your roles be
Be
hold on.
crits.
All together now. May all
May
your
all your
roles
rolls
be
be
crits.
crits.
Crit.
Dave, are you rating or are we just out?
I'm hitting the raid button. We're raiding Free League right now.
Sweet.
Free
Boom.
League is awesome. They make a bunch of dope ass games, and
Yep.
we're gonna raid
Yep.
them up right here, right now.
Sick.
Everybody, as always, have fun and play well.
May all your rolls be
Will be
crits.
crits.
Crit. I don't count this.